Welcome to the Real News Network. I'm Jessica Devereaux in Baltimore. And welcome to this edition of the Glenn Ford Report. Now joining us is Glenn Ford. He's the executive editor of the Black Agenda Report, and he's a regular contributor to the Real News. Thanks for joining us, Glenn.
Thank you for the opportunity, as always.
So, Glenn, this week marks the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and of course, we've been seeing many media reports discussing what has been done since the storm and how people are faring. One article in particular was this New Yorker article written by Malcolm Gladwell. I know you had a bone to pick with Gladwell, so I'll let you sort of lay out what was in the piece.
Well, it was a very, very upsetting article. And, you know, the New Yorker is a magazine that's on the liberal end of the spectrum. But with Gladwell's article, they have produced a piece that actually speaks in the language of genocide. I'm sure that Gladwell doesn't think that he's speaking genocide, but he is. And here's why. The article maintains that the forced exile of about 100,000 mostly poor and mostly black people from New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina was overall a good thing, that it was a good thing for the people who got driven out of town, and it was a good thing for the people who got left in town. And he uses statistics from sociologists and statisticians that think like him to try to show that people are better off leaving New Orleans than staying because New Orleans was so poor. But first, Gladwell goes through the exercise showing statistics that showed that people who were in prison when Hurricane Katrina hit and couldn't go back to their old neighborhoods because their old neighborhoods weren't there anymore were later less likely to go back to prison, that their recidivism rates were lower. He uses those statistics to show that people that were had very little upward mobility because they were prison inmates, found at least by going to Houston or someplace else that they could stay out of jail, and that was a good thing. It would be even better, he believes, if lots of people from New Orleans could go to those cities that his sociologist friends have designated as being more upwardly mobile, most upwardly mobile, like Seattle and Salt Lake City and Minneapolis, Minnesota. Those are all, of course, mostly white cities. But what's wrong with that reasoning is that it only blames the victims, the people who were poor before Katrina hit and were made homeless and displaced because they were poor. It blames them for the problem. It doesn't say a damn thing about helping poor people. It says only that poor people should leave the environs of other black and poor people and somehow find themselves in the midst of whiter and richer people, and that would solve the problem, not an effort to fight poverty at all. He wants to keep moving, ultimately, black people around so that there won't be any concentrations of black folks in the country, because that is the problem. Well, if concentrations of black and poor people are the problem, then we can just solve that whole thing by getting rid of all the black and poor people in the country. We can go back to the time of President Monroe and up to the time of President Lincoln, when a predominant strain of white thinking was that black folks should be gathered together and shipped either back to Africa or to Haiti or someplace, but not here, because well, they just don't belong here. And that seems to be what Gladwell, who's biracial and a Canadian, is saying too. That's what his logic says, whether he thinks that his logic is genocidal or not.
Glenn, but what about this counter argument that if you have these poorer communities sort of be dispersed and you create more of a mixed income communities by having them go to cities like Seattle or Salt Lake City, some of those examples. What do you make of that? I don't know if Gladwell presented that directly, but is there something to be said for that?
Well, you know, black people have been going around the country looking for good neighborhoods, trying to settle down there if they were allowed to. That is the history of black folks. And part of that history is also that white people constantly run away from those neighborhoods. And that's why those neighborhoods then become concentrations of black people and of poor people. The poor part usually comes later, because when there are no more white people there, then capital is withdrawn, the employers leave, the public sector ceases to serve that community, and the police are brought in to prey on that community, which diminishes further upward mobility and causes downward mobility. Black people had nothing to do with that. White people's flight had a great deal to do with that, and white supremacy in general in this country, white supremacy in a capitalist nation means that the mere presence of black people will reduce property values, because white people will be less likely to buy or want to live near the property. Black folks have nothing to do with that, and the only way that you deal with this problem of white supremacy and capitalism is through government intervention, and that costs money, and that was the element, of course, government intervention, that was nowhere to be seen in Gladwell's article, because all he thinks you need to do is just keep moving the black folks around till somehow the mix is right, and the white people go about their merry way.
All right, Glenn Ford, always appreciate your candor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on the Real News Network.
When the race gets hard to run, it means you just can't take the pace. Ain't it good to know now Jah will be waiting there.
The route to World Championship is a journey straight up from national champs. Without confidence, you are defeated before the heats. You can't take the heat, stop the bitching, and get the fridge out of the kitchen. With faith, we win from we begin. Work out weekdays with a straight-up human race team and improve your personal best. Weekends for rest and cross-country. For a drug-free, crime-free, corruption-free environment, straight up, 9 to midday, Mondays to Fridays, indoors and outdoors, days and most nights, rich or poor, young or old. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small, straight up.
But if it's required, we'll be on the front lane. You can call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Oh, never, anytime.
St. Jacob, De La Vigo, and Kingston is gonna meet. And I can see with my own eyes, it's only a housing scheme that divide. When the 2-7's clash, the dread. When the 2-7's clash.
Yes, welcome to Straight Up. That is culture. Culture from about 1976, 77. And them time there in 77, you know, the 7th of July, 77, or 47 that. And the country under tension because the whole prophecy was being imagined how much explosion going go on when the 2-7 clash, most of the 47, 7th of July, 1977. Yeah man, government put all security, all kind of thing on alert because them fears people go and take advantage of the numbers and the stars coming together and kick up so-called bangarang. And talking about numbers and security upon tension and all them with it. Since you talk about numbers, I could go in and numbers. And 10 out of 10, Dr. Eric Williams, just on the front page of the paper, Dr. Eric Williams has announced that 1 from 10 leaves 0. And him no want no 0. So Dr. Williams say, a 10 him want, even a 10 or nothing at all. Are them wrong for go ask him, are them beat him up? Go ask him how much marks him a give himself. Dr. Eric Williams say, him not take 0, so him no want no 0, him a take 10, claiming 10. That's the front page of the paper, Commissioner of Police, Dr. Williams. But I must say the Federation he was talking to. I wasn't with him talking to him, I was talking to the Federation. I'm going to hear a piece of Sparrow. Federation, Dr. Williams. Them go beat up Dr. Williams and get him ignorant. Let's hear it. Now tell us how the Police Federation I'm talking about. Dr. Williams was talking to the West Indies Federation.
People want to know why Jamaica run from the Federation. Well, they want to know why Jamaica run away from the Federation. Jamaica have a right to speak she mind. That is my opinion. And if you believe in democracy, you'll agree with me. But if they know they didn't want federation, and they know they don't want to unite as one, independence was at the door. Why didn't they speak before? This is no time to say you are federating no more. Whoa, 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 la, la, la.
Yeah, man, at the first police, I don't remember police being with them doctorate before. Probably have some doctor in the police, because you have all pastor in the police force, reverend this and bishop that and chaplain that in the police force. Matter of fact, you have a superintendent one time was a bishop in one church. Sammy look up, bad crime fighter, Sammy look up. Pastor for him one church, I think him church was in a Swallowfield too. Same place where the 2 sevens clash. And Swallowfield shall be a battlefield. But Dr. Williams, you know, Commissioner of Police with doctorate and high ratings and well rated as a academic and as a crime fighter and as an intelligence man and well respected by the U.S. security forces. Yeah, him say him take full marks himself. Just like how Eric Williams did. The other Dr. Williams did demand full marks. All or nothing at all. Can't blame him still, but them did beat him up and them go ask him. Anyway, as we were hearing from last week, we heard about the Augustown, the Greater Augustown Film Festival. Where a project to document and to occupy people and to teach them skills of filming and recording and, you know, by so doing turn themselves into some skilled people over the years, the assistant of the university and some other agencies. Greater Augustown have put on a film festival for years now. Then now this week, from last week we heard that this week is the Jamaica Film Festival. Jamaica Film Festival and being coordinated by Jampro and other. And Jamaica have a great potential in the medium of entertainment called, the medium of information and entertainment called film. A visual, you know, recording of events or stories or values. And kudos to my brethren Boots, Mr. Townsend down there in Lititz, who for decades now been pushing that Jamaica have unlimited potential in the area of film, movies, and even cartoon. because of the quality and richness of Jamaican experience and Jamaican interpretation of events and of even legend making potential of Jamaican. Anyway, this week supposed to be Jamaica Film Festival, and yet the public of Jamaica, the government not even convinced of themselves. If they were convinced of it, they would have conveyed to the public of Jamaica it would be a big thing, and the public of Jamaica would be consuming all of this film week here and consuming the films made by various Jamaican, the young Salter them and the other ladies from long time like Miss Maxine Walters and Miss the rest there. Her father was the great journalist there, Barbara Blake, and many of them, many from long time and some from new time, great Salter youth and all them. And the government of Jamaica them really not really look like them convinced of the potential of this film thing. Otherwise them would have conveyed and public would have really buy into it. Yesterday I had the pleasure of being invited to witness and share and participate, well, not in a big way, but participate in terms of interaction with an admirer of Jamaica, Mr. Brad Klein, admirer of Jamaica, long time DJ in America, used to play a whole lot of Jamaican music, and who decided that things are getting late, and from early in the 2000s, he decided to make some film recordings of the remaining Jamaican legends of ska. Plenty of them are still around, plenty still around now, but maybe half of what was around in 15 years ago. And him start to record them. Brad Klein do that. And him record, must say what, 100 tapes of film about Jamaican musicians, ska musicians performing all over the world, especially in America, Germany, all over the world. Holland, Spain, Canada, England, America, Trinidad. Him go all the Trinidad Film Festival. Go all about the place. And when I went there, he was handing over 100 tapes of him recordings to the Jamaica government through the music museum attached to the Institute of Jamaica. I saw a representative there of the tourism ministry, Damian Crawford, speak. I say representative of the Ministry of Transport, not really represent the Ministry of Transport, but the Minister of Transport who well involved in the Jamaican music, Omar Davis, was there too. I don't see nobody from the Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Youth and Culture. I don't see nobody there. And him a hand over the man is handing over some invaluable. Invaluable don't mean say don't valuable. It means that it cannot be valued. It is beyond valuation. It is above, beyond and above valuation. Invaluable records. Not make-up thing, not fiction. Records of performances of Jamaican legends of ska. Hundreds of them. And them hand it over. Not just a ceremonial of having the Ministry of Culture official dinner. The Minister of Culture can be everywhere. She's not Germany right now. Is Germany? I think she's in Germany right now, and for the last few days at the occasion of Jamaica being accepted as the home of several world heritage sites, and she is there. She can't be everywhere. The other official them can't be everywhere. You want to say the whole of the official them in the Ministry of Culture them over, because that's what I was told now. When I asked how come no Ministry of Culture people are there to help receive, especially after the Institute of Jamaica is under the Ministry of Culture. And the Music Museum is in the Institute of Jamaica. No Ministry of Culture person there. Me here say nobody available. Everybody gone to Germany. Everybody who must say who is who. Cause I know that's how people rate things, you know. Anybody who is anybody. Everybody who was anybody. Like you have some big party, everybody come and you go and boast off. And people say, who was there, man? You say you talk about who was there. Anybody was anybody. Everybody was anybody was there. If you wasn't there, you were not important. You know, them kind of idiot conception. Still as an idiot now, and I read the ridicule because that's how we have expression. Language is used to express things, and when somebody use that kind of language, you really do get an idea of who was there and so on. But it's a kind of, you know, underneath is a kind of egotism. So words and facts are true, you know. At the same time, you can either be egotistical about the truth or just modest and just although like Wycliffe Bennett said the other day, somebody that said to him, Ian Boy, in an interview in 1990, and said to him, say, well, you are not well known for being a very modest person. You always talk about all the good things you do. Wycliffe Bennett said what a lot of other people have said before. It's not an original statement. He said, well, those people who are so modest, you know, some of them have a lot to be modest about. In other words, them have nothing to boast about. So them have plenty to keep quiet about. But them have plenty to talk about. So, like Carl Williams. Dr. Williams, the Commissioner of Police, might be saying, a lot of other people have a lot to be modest about and a lot to get zero about. But me not take no zero, because me do well. Yeah, man, and I forget thanks to Mr. Herbie Miller and Mr. Basil Smith for allowing me to experience the whole handing over of those that invaluable treasure added to the treasure house of Jamaican experience. Not just added to the experience was there, but the treasure is what? The documentation. The treasure is the documentation. The treasure was there a long time. And most of the treasures are invisible and intangible. Most of the treasures are invisible and intangible. You can't touch them, but they are there. Intangible. But you have some tangible things where you can touch, like a record or an instrument where a great guy used to play, or a picture of a great girl dancing. Those are tangible, you can touch them, and the other senses can sense them. But only the spirit can really experience the intangible. And there it was, at the great handing over of that thing. The Ministry of Culture not there, because nobody who is important is available to come there, because everybody who is important flock gone Germany, gone in experience, gone what them gone do, gone shell down Germany. Like how Damon Crawford did shell down London, because anybody who is anybody have to be there when certain things are going. Whereas like how him did have enough excuse to, because him a promote tourism in London. And London was, Olympics was a big thing, so you can't stop him from go up, you go dance. Whereas like how him himself become one of the symbols of Jamaica personality. Dreadlocks young minister, dreadlocks on all minister. You know, what them call it, you know, we played the music yesterday, One Love Jamaica, uptown and downtown and so on. Yeah, but the other concern is this. A lot of people, especially a lot of well-educated people, well-trained people, well-placed people, people who have achieved certain accomplishments, and because of that, them have a higher profile and very important and sensitive positions and jobs. A lot of them are frustrated because opportunities like these for Jamaica to take advantage of through having a real film industry, or facilitating the growth of a real film industry, real one, because there's a lot of subject matter. There's more than enough. There's no more than enough things for Jamaica to really develop and create films over that there could be thousands of people permanently employed in the capturing of Jamaican experience and the display of it. You capture it and then you display it like a zoo. Them capture some animal, them keep the animal, them carefully, take good care of them, don't abuse them, and then invite people to come up here, come look upon the animal them will capture. That's what film and other media are like, you know. They capture the experience, and then people can come look upon it like a zoo. You don't have to come, you don't have to physically come. You stay away there in the world and you send out the electronic signals, and people can stay with them there and see the film. Stay where them is and see the documentary, but you pay for it or Jamaica benefit. Either you make them pay for watching these beautiful movies about Jamaica, or it pay for itself by you showing them free and then booking the next flight coming to Jamaica as a tourist and coming with spare money to spend outside of the hotel, so that the money spin off into the community. When them see this beautiful thing on the film, them don't want to go no all inclusive and a line up on a long table, no buffet table. They want to go out there and smell the smoke while the food are jerk. and smell the this and that and see the this and in the sea with the people and not the dance with the people. They want to be out there. And the unlimited potential that the film industry, which would be a vehicle of the music industry and a vehicle of the food industry, the film industry, would be also a vehicle to show people, to be sample and show people the other industries, down to the craft industry. Before you even come Jamaica, you know what and what kind of souvenir you want to buy, because you don't see some of them in the film already. I know, so I must get one of this and I must get one of that. And a lot of, as I said, well-trained people, well-skillful people, people who have accomplished great things, proven themselves both in administration, in public service, and working as civil servant, in business themselves, working as business people, creating employment people. A lot of people who have made something of themselves are quite frustrated at the fact that day after day, opportunity after opportunity, Jamaica is squandering the potential. Squandering the potential of digging itself out of a hole. And people see every day, when you see some quality people and some accomplishments of some people who can come together and do so much better and create so much more opportunity, but them is being frustrated by the other people who have decision-making powers, not even aware, or not even urgent. Some of them are aware, of course, and not even urgent. Not so urgent about doing the things that need to be done. Doing the things that need to be done. Even the film there, that this brother, this long hundreds of hours of film that this brother hand over to Jamaica, them don't even arrange for, I don't think, and it's not him tell me this, you know, so I'm not making no trouble and I'm not making a complaint, but I don't think that them even organize a place where the public of Jamaica can come and watch these films, the ska documentation of the ska industry and the ska history in Jamaica. And at the same time, the same educated, skillful, accomplished people, more and more every day now, they are being brought under pressure in them private life and in them work. That they must start to convince other people in the society that whatever America says, whatever changes America says must come in Jamaica. People are under pressure in their private life now and in them work to be telling other people, say, whatever laws America pass in them country, and pressuring in other countries, so the other country must pass those laws. Those laws must be passed in Jamaica too, so you find a lot of our educated people especially, and a lot of our successful people, whether in music, them soon start put all the musicians under pressure too, and the filmmakers. So every Jamaican film now must have a part in it. Say, no, it's time for Jamaica to permit same-sex marriage and same-sex adoption of children. So everybody now is being pressured. You know, most of the educated people and most of the successful people are being pressured that in them private life they must be carrying these messages to one another. So you find, say, your success in Jamaica is being threatened. Your personal success, growing in life. A university student leave university, pass them exam, do well, get a nice job and thing. 2-2s by the next 6 months, you know, them boss might be coming to them and say, it's time for us to start discussing these things, you know. And it's time for us to start convincing the rest of the Jamaican people that it's time for us to change our culture and lower up this and lower up that, you know, because you can't afford to be left behind. And worse, if you don't participate in it, you know, I don't know how long you can really serve in this job, because if you don't really want to show these forward-thinking views, I think the next promotion might pass you over. You know. So little by little, our young people and our middle-aged people and our educated people are going to be faced with these things, where if them don't fall in line and start carry the Obama line in them private life and in them professional life and in them social life, spreading these arguments, them future might get blighted. See, I see Australia there. Australia is one of the... Australia is a big piece of land. It's a continent, you know. Huge, biggest island in the world, but it's a continent. And the white people, them capture it and them kill out most of the black people down there and capture it, and a few of the black people survive. Australia. And Australia is one of the last big white country, them. Not really a white country, but them capture it. one of the biggest last white population that don't change them laws now for fall in line with America and England. It's the same-sex marriage and all them thing. Australia under pressure now. And worse is so much of a symbol to America and England because Australia treat they down near down at the South Pole. Them say down at the bottom of the globe, you know, the bottom. So through that now them would like the largest piece of land down at the bottom of the earth. Really declare say bottoms up. So down under pressure. Cause it's a symbolic thing, you know. They want down under for skin out. They want down under for skin out. America, England, and pressure Australia. So down under time for down under skin out. And legalize 2 left foot of shoes. Or if people want to buy 2 right foot of shoes, you have to start manufacture it, you know. Any shoe company want to start, don't want to make a, some set of shoes with 2 left foot or 2 right foot. They're going under pressure. So Australia under pressure for you. Australia under pressure. Today is the 7th of the 7th of July. And we are here at News Talk 93 and just want to yell a couple straight up listeners and supporters. Especially Dina of Dina's Restaurant and Bar down at Church Street. Dina's Restaurant and Bar down at Church Street. Tell her here we recognize her and her support. Thank you very much. Dina's Restaurant and Bar, Church Street. Very nice accommodation and food. Dina's Restaurant and Bar down at Church Street. And also to the staff of Mr. Everton Bird, attorney at law, and Mr. Bird himself. Mr. Bird himself, Everton Bird, from strength to strength. And also his staff, couple of members of his staff, Miss McNee and Miss Rotham. Miss McNee and Miss Rotham in the chambers of Everton Bird. Thank you very much. Let's go to the telephone. Good morning. Welcome. I hear that somebody call and telling us that they're not hearing the program over in Port Antonio. I don't know what is it. But not hearing the program in Port Antonio. Hope for the best. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good enough.
Fine.
I was saying, well, I don't know, I must say it to Everton Bird too, you know.
Yes, sir. Lift up the voice. Everton Bird from Garnet.
Great recovery, that, you know.
Yes, sir.
And strength to strength, as well you say.
Yeah, man, as a cricketer, I know about to recover in the second innings, you know.
Yeah. About the film festival.
Yeah.
Jamaica has so many stories to tell. And so many things to sell.
Yes.
You know? That is when me hear you say it, I feel shame to know that you have a Jamaica Film Festival.
Yeah.
And if you never talk about, because me hear say it for go on, you know.
Yeah, but then I hear nothing more.
But if you never talk about it, more no realize it a go on.
But it is said to be going on. It's said to be going on.
Then, alright. That's why me and people quarrel all the while, you know, because everything people blame IMF. They want to tell me, you know, say IMF make Jamaica have a film festival and none of the relevant ministry them no know say in the information age where we're in and now.
Yeah.
Look, all about the world when them have them film festival. You see a Jamaica here about
I hear, yes.
And we have our own film festival and you don't hear about it.
No, but maybe it's a private screening. No, listen here. I heard that them launch, them did a press launch for it. I must have only observed I was there. So it looked like it was a private observation. But we're not trying to chastise nobody, no, but what?
No, but
I tell you, man.
I not really say chastise, but this is our thing, you know. This is an opportunity to provide jobs and opportunities for our people, you know. But like you say, it's a private screening.
Yeah.
Man, and then now we are going to go around and say, when the economy now go now, you're going to hear people say, Boy, the IMF terms them did too harsh and the economy now go. The economy now go because we have some stooge in charge.
You three stooge?
Yeah.
But may I tell you, it's very ironic, very ironic. In the abundance of water,
Believe me.
you are foolish to be thirsty, but it happened over and over.
Give thanks.
Alright, thank you very much. Yes, sir. Next one. Yeah, some text messages there. First one. Good morning, Mr. Small. I think Beth is worse than Hurricane Gilbert and Ivan. Yeah. Yeah, man, if you're not batting up, then go on with you. Dog me and mess up. Next one. Robin, Commish was being facetious when they asked him what the paper make a big thing out of that. Yeah, I believe he was being facetious. Them asked him, yeah, them kind of push it on him and him just answer say 10 out of 10. I don't think it's him bring up the argument, because him don't seem to be that kind of overbearing and you know, that kind of soundbite kind of person. Next one. Jerry, you know, ate his horse racing businessman auto shop. Is he a St. Kitts or a Jamaican? I think he's a Jamaican, but he have long time links in a St. Kitts. I don't know if he have family. I think he have family relation there, but I don't know if it's true marriage or some of them antecedents, you know. Because some of our Jamaican citizens, some of them peer, one or two parents come from other place and then keep the link. Just like how when our people, our children go to America, them children born American and keep linked back with Jamaica and all kind of thing. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. Shaggy was a guest performer on the Today Show seen on NBC this morning. He represented the country well. If only the so-called leaders could truly represent our nation as such. And Shaggy is another such Jamaican who go abroad and become a citizen over there and serve them well to come serve in the armed forces in America, you know, Shaggy. Veteran in the armed forces and have all kind of training. That's why I'm so well poisoned. All kind of training and exposed to pressure under fire and under water, all kind of thing. Next one. Jerry, God not take money if he heal no one. So if that man is a man of God, how he might take money if he heal people? I wouldn't say a man of God can't take money if he heal people. Because if you spend your time doing something good, whether you're making goods or you're giving good service, you should be compensated so that you can eat food. If you spend the whole of your time to heal people or doing anything, if you spend the whole of the time to fix car, at the end of the day and the end of the week when you're done fix car, you're supposed to have food or money can do other things. So I wouldn't say that a healer. I wouldn't say that a healer shouldn't take pay. I wouldn't say that. Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Morning, sir.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, man, good move by Commissioner Williams. Good idea.
To do what?
The reward for gun.
Oh.
It's a long time been calling for a gun amnesty in Jamaica, and you know what Mr. Patterson say. Him not take no gun out of nobody and we never put in there.
Yeah.
But Dr. Williams is thinking because you know, there must be a way to tackle this.
More than one way too. Usually have to have more than one approach.
Right, that's what I'm thinking, you know. So I welcome the move, you know. That's a brilliant move. Dr. Williams, the commissioner, he's a quiet giant, you know. You know, it seems like but he's thinking, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't wonder. Yeah, I heard you mention a while ago, so it maybe the first Dr. Retina as commissioner of police.
Yeah.
I remember Francis Ford was what? LLB, that was what?
That a law degree, but it was not a lawyer doing it, he have a law degree.
Oh.
But to be a lawyer, you have to go through some other process and go through some ceremony.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of my fear is that the gun that the police sees, because there are so many.
Yeah.
And you know, and there are so many still out there.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get a member of the police hierarchy, if not the commissioner himself, to find out the gun that the police sees off of the street, how they store them, and how they confiscate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know, because one of my fear, and because of corruption, you know, I'm wondering if the enemy might be ending up back on the street. You know?
But Williams himself know that. Williams himself know that as it's mostly intelligence and information and them kind of thing. Him specializing and training from a youth company. Him know that. Him know that.
Okay, yes. You know, so well, we're hoping to see the result, you know, because once you reward money for all these.
By the way, one thing I'm asking, like how you in a Mobi, I never get to listen to the news properly. What Lloyd B. Smith say turn him off for the politics? I think Lloyd B. Smith say make some statement.
You mean since recently?
Yeah, you never hear?
No, you know.
Say him not sure to run back, and I'm been making some comments like say too much corruption and crime are going amongst in the politics. I think so, but I don't want to state it as I didn't hear.
No, because I read the paper yesterday and I never see that. You know, so
all right, we're soon here. Thank you, sir.
All right, very cool.
Good morning, welcome, straight up. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, sir.
I hear you mention Bird, but I never hear the full story.
Mention who? Bird? Yeah, man, Everton Bird. I see him yesterday. First time I see him since, you know, him passed through a physical assault there and overcoming it greatly.
Yeah, because they don't seem to have a good time to come always think on the road.
Yeah.
No? So he was sick then.
Yes, but only a foolish dog bark at a flying bird. No, wasn't really, yeah, he wasn't sick. Him overcome a physical assault, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man, a robber take some pot shot at him and
yeah, I believe I hear about it some time ago, you know.
Yeah.
No? Oh yeah, I just see him yesterday and him coming on fine.
Yeah, man.
All right, you know, because it's come on and now pass me, I know he'll me still, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Then the fox and the bird. They may have some story about the fox and a bird, you know.
I never hear about that the one, I only hear about the grape.
Oh, the grape, oh. No, but the fox had vexed because the grape. Him can't reach the grape and the bird a fly and a pick the grape from above. The bird approach it from above. And the fox just turn him head sideways and kiss him teeth, you know. You ever see all some dogs, sometimes them can't manage something and just turn them head like them, no see? Dog very intelligent, you know. Dog turn them, if a dog can't manage him, turn them head like him, no see. You know that? And just yawn. Him just yawn and look the other way.
Alright. Yeah, but they never really plan to talk about it. I just show me here you talk about Bernie that you don't say it's a man where everything between the struggle along the line, you know?
Yeah, man.
You know, see, it's alright then.
Alright, thank you very much, yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir, welcome.
Yes, brother Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Right around here again. You know, say we have a problem with Digicel, you know. I never get through on Digicel. I have a Digicel phone and when I put $500 credit for my phone for to link you.
Yeah.
It just run off because 2, 3, 4 people talk and...
No, then you call the Digicel number?
Yes, I'm trying to call the Digicel number that you know have there say it is at use.
Yes.
But I hardly get through with it. I don't get through with it, none at all.
And if you call the other phone comes, the number and money, go and run off it through.
Yes, because I'm using Digicel calling a line.
Yeah.
Yes, right. That is what happened to me all the while I don't call. But what I really call about Brother Jerry, the black church them that burning down over which countries, in the African countries?
No, I hear say 5 African American churches, 5 black people church in America get bombed up on fire burn since the boy killed the 9 people in South Carolina. 5.
Okay. But guess what happened now? What them really preaching those church, why them attack the church? What is it them saying to the people in those church?
Who you call them?
Well, you know, when you have a church, you have a pastor is a person that lead that church. And I want to find out if it's not the same Jesus or the same thing that they have teaching in there. Why them would attack them? I understand.
All right, okay. Let's go for a break and we'll come back with that. Welcome back. May I explain something to you from my point of view, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, you will observe in Jamaica and you will see Chinese up and down. New Chinese just come from China in construction, in business, all kind of different things. And you will see our old-time Jamaican Chinese, our brethren and our friend them from long time. But sometimes you might not be able to tell the difference between the two. But when you say up and down, most Chinese people say very busy, very industrious, up and down, busy, pleasant, but not too, you can't intimidate them and them way, and them just up and down, busy, and them just a open shot, them just a succeed, them just this and them help one another. And you don't see no poor Chinese. You might say one little Chinese man look poor in one plaza one day, beg money, but you might live 50 years before you see the next one. And some of us might stay one side and say, boy, we're going to attack the Chinese now, because just a prosper and we not prosper. But we don't do it. We don't do it. All right, you might say some Indian, up and down, busy, all the while, well moderate and thing, up and down, busy, no fast, no people business, them not too scandal people and all them, because that's their way of doing things. And them up and down, always busy, them a work hard, them, you know, them have them look shop, them have them this, them have them that. Them just busy all the while. If I'm a ride race horse, him be the best rider, and if I'm do this, him try to be the best. And we might stay one side and vex with that and say, well, we're going to attack some Indian, because I don't like how them are going, you know. But we don't do that. On the other hand now, you might say Bolt are going well and them buy all big house and live up in the neighborhood and all them way there, and some of them people them come and them a play music and them loud and all white girl, all kind of girl, all your sister. You could all be all a white man or a different kind of man and your sister in love with Bolt. And you say to yourself, say, Chow, how is this? I don't like this. Why the boy not go back where you come from? And you try to go on social media and stir up things. And if it did stir up things successfully, it could have did build up and build up till people decide, say, I'm going to bash Bolt now, I'm going to light all some fire and gate and all them way. But that attempt wasn't successful, even though I don't agree with you making noise in the neighborhood and disturbing neighbor neither. So there's all kind of different way people stay one side and hate a group. But in America, some people feel stronger that way because through them did control America one time and them did have some of the African people enslaved one time and them a man sit down himself and go on until him decide to go make some attack. It's a thing happening all over the world, but especially in these times, especially with a black family in the White House and all different things, people get mad and mad. Is somebody ill? That no make no excuse, you know. Is somebody sick? Go to the extent to go do that, you know. But them not sick in a way if you're sorry for them, you know. Them sick in a way where them come like a poison. Well, thank you very much, yes, sir.
All right.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one. Morning. Hello? Welcome.
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
First time on the program.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. And you sound to me a very knowledgeable person.
I look over here.
Yes. I want to ask you a question, man. Do you love Jamaica and Jamaican?
Do I what?
Do you love Jamaica and its people?
I don't specialize. I love people. My experience from me, I youth, I love people. Regardless of where them come from.
Do you want all of us to have a better life in Jamaica?
That is what love means.
Right. I wonder why you don't get into this system and try to help us.
Which system?
You seem to be very knowledgeable of what we really need to survive.
Okay, which system? What do you call the system?
The political system.
Oh, you mean one of the parties or what?
The political system, not necessarily parties.
All right. Outside of the two main parties, which other way is there of getting it? I don't disagree now. But what I'm saying, just for the benefit of the listeners, outside of the two main political parties, which other way can one get into the political system?
I don't really have the idea, but what I'm saying, you have two political parties.
Yes.
As far as listening to you,
yes.
They are not doing very well.
Yes, well, then what you think? You think
somebody to clean up the system?
Somebody? You mean, hold on. Somebody to clean up the system, like a one person? You think one person can clean?
You have to start somewhere, 1,000 miles start with one thing.
I know. I'm not disagreeing with you, know. When you say me question, it's not disagree, you know.
Yes. You
think one person can clean up one of the party or the system? You think one person can do it?
You can do it, yes.
One person?
Yeah, because 1,000 miles start with one step, you know, so you have to start somewhere.
No, but unity starts with two people. Unity don't start with one person. Unity starts with two people. So now, have you had the experience of observing any time in history before or any other people in the world now that as political system has been cleaned up? Because it has happened. I just want to know if you have observed it.
Attempt has been made.
Yes, but it has been done.
And a lot has been done, of course.
Yes, it has been done.
Yes, much better than...
All right, so what is the method that you recall being used when it was done?
Well, I can't recall really, no.
Well, the best thing to do is to make a study of it, and that time now you would have a better idea.
But listen, Jerry, you have a lot of knowledge.
Yes.
You have many things you see what should be done.
Yes.
And I am just sitting here and just say, well, a man like this, if you get into the system, maybe you could do something.
Yes, but listen here now.
I encourage you to do that, man.
Yes, but listen now. Public discussion is a part of the system, too, you know.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
And it's one of the part of the system that needs strengthening. that public discussion and public opinion need strengthening and more clarification. Because the people who enjoy great rights in any country, like the United States and many other countries, is because the public exert themselves on the system, you know. And them don't wait till election time to exert themselves on the system, you know.
Oh, because, I mean, what we really need, because, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Each one of the parties see and know what should be done. You don't feel so?
Yeah, but the
problem that I think the parties have is that instead of gazing on the right thing to be done, they're looking at the election.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you need somebody who forget about the election and do what is right.
Yeah, hear me now. One thing I want to correct you with. It don't need somebody, because when you think of it needing somebody, that's how you end up looking for a personality or a one person. And that's a mistake. And that's a mistake. Because the PNP presents Portia Simpson-Miller as that one person. The JLP attempted to present Andrew Hollis as that one person. At that time they present Seag, at that time they present Michael Manley. And there's no one person who can accomplish the recovery of a nation. Anytime it has been done by a team of people. Yes, usually have one outstanding person heading the team. But it's a team. No one person can perform the miracle. But thank you very much for the discussion.
Okay, Jerry, it was nice talking to you.
Thank you very much, yes, sir. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Well, I'm Jerry.
Fine, thank you.
That gentleman, that last caller there was asking about. But he come like him just a year, yeah. And a long time I listen to you. Cause you talk all the while that you is no politician. You're a Rasta man.
No, but you have Rasta man a politician.
You say that you're not in no politics.
Yes, but I'm only pointing out to that you have Rasta man who is politician and Rasta woman.
And you saying that you're a Rasta man. You just that. You're not in no politics.
No, public discussion is a part of politics. You never know that?
No.
Yeah, public discussion is probably the most important part of politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just politicians. It's not just what politicians do is politics, you know.
But I hear them talking about the police. When the commissioner say how much he give himself?
Him never say nothing. Now somebody go bait him up, like how you come try bait you up sometime. Somebody come bait you up, bait him up.
I say what?
And say how much marks you give yourself from your coming. So you're right?
Say how much marks he give himself?
Yeah, out of 10, how much marks him give himself?
How much he say?
Him say 10.
But talking about the police.
Yeah.
The former commissioner of police, Ellington.
Yeah.
He was one of the best policemen so far right now.
Yeah.
Because when he come in, you know, those policemen were used to drive the vehicle on road and
I wasn't working.
You see if they're in an open back vehicle, you see them going outside of the vehicle.
A point on the crowd.
A point on the crowd, a point on the vehicle driving. Ellington stop that, you know. And I see it coming back in the force.
Yeah.
And I'm calling on the commissioner, please to notice his colleagues them.
Yeah.
To stop it.
And you want him to cut him 10 too?
Cut him 10?
Yeah.
I mean cut him 10.
Downgrade him mark from 10 out of 10.
Well, I'm not coming to that about him and him mark.
Oh.
Because they had seen him at a meeting where he was laughing about him, policemen going on sick leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him say him not catch a disease.
Yeah. But since the former commission gone, man, these policemen in the capital city of downtown, man, when they are driving the vehicle, they have 2 or 3, 4 police at the back of the vehicle.
Yeah.
They are going in front of the vehicle.
Is it 10? Yeah, is it 10? A 10 time now you said? A 10 time you said?
Well, I am calling upon the commission.
Yeah, that's 11 now. Alright, thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
It don't look good.
Thank you. Cut your 10.
Yeah, man.
Next
good.
one, and good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Welcome. Yes, welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Hello, good morning. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
Morning, Jerry. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Congratulations on you on the program. But I want to pass on something, Mr. Jerry, with these schools.
Yes.
Like Clancarty School. You cannot allow telling people when you give them, they don't have a book list, they only give them a school voucher.
Yeah.
And then you tell them, you're forcing them to pay the school fee before you give a book list, Jerry. You need to say to the people, pay what you have and come and get the school, if you want to get the school fee paid. But don't blackmail the parents, Jerry.
I only have your word for it.
No, but may I tell you, look what I'm saying. I hear you. I have a document yesterday that I got from one of my workers whose child, it get transferred to get the GSAT to go to that school. It's not that school alone, you know. I have about 5 other schools, but the particular thing is, I'm not fighting the school. I know you have to pay a school fees, but they need to come publicly to say to people, pay something. If it's $6,000 for the school fee, you can pay $1,500, you can pay $3,000. Get your book list, make an arrangement to pay the rest of the school fee. I know they have to pay something. But stop, you know, you can't get anything until you pay the school fee. No report, no, nothing at all. Nothing at all, Jerry. This is madness. Hello?
Yeah, them have a way. Some schools and some administration have a way to bully people and be very disrespectful to families.
Yes. And don't get me wrong, you know, Jerry. I am not controlling that you're not to pay the school fee.
No, we hear that, man. We hear that.
Right. The thing is, the time is hard on every mother, every father, every parent.
Yeah.
Call them in, Jerry.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
An arrangement, Jerry.
Yeah, man.
Because my work
we're out of time.
frantic.
Yeah, man. We're out of time, but thank you very much.
You can't go pay off Miss Margaret card and go get it. And I say go pay the half and come bring back the paper, come.
Thank you very much, yeah, man.
Okay.
10 a.m.
Yes.
event.
Good morning. With the latest headlines, I'm Kayla Wright. The National Water Commission, NWC, says the strict water supply schedule announced yesterday should ensure customers continue to have the commodity until the next rainy season. Yesterday, the NWC said starting immediately, some residents of the corporate area would begin receiving water in their taps every other day. Severe water restrictions have been implemented across Jamaica because of the reduced inflows caused mainly by the absence of the usual May and June rains. Corporate Public Relations Manager, the NWC Charles Buchanan, says with the latest measure, the supply should last until the rainy season begins. A number of police and military personnel were last night deployed to the central village area of St. Catherine after gunmen shot 5 people, killing 3 of them. While the police's corporate communications unit could confirm the incident and the number of victims in the attack, they were unable to provide details. However, reports are that the victims were at a shop in the Zion Hill community of the area when a large group of men approached and shot them. A bomb attack has killed at least 25 people and wounded 32 others in the northern Nigeria city of Zaria. The state governor says a suspected suicide bomber targeted civil servants at a building in the city. Emergency workers have rushed to the scene to help evacuate the wounded. Militant Islamist group Boko Haram, which often targets northern Nigeria, has stepped up attacks since President Muhammadu Buhari took office in May. However, the group has not yet commented on the latest attack. And those are the stories making the latest headlines. News next at 11 o'clock. Stay tuned. Straight Up with Jerry Small continues. I'm Kayla Wright.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. We're going to the second hour of the program. And I can say with confidence we have Brad Klein as our guest today. We'll have him in a few minutes. Of Steady Rock Productions, Brad Klein. He has made a documentary feature called Legends of Ska. I'm going to have him here in a few minutes. You will be so gratified to know of some of the works of your ancestors that he has helped to capture, that plenty of you don't know about. We'll read some text messages and take a couple phone calls before we have Brad Klein in the studio here. Next text message. Morning, Bongo. It's not every time Christ was meek and lowly. That's true, man. Very true. Next one. Jerry, why don't you leave Lisa alone? You see the Prime Minister at any event or giving unsolicited opinion? No, she can't give unsolicited opinion. They don't allow her to talk her mind. So them have to, them make sure so them give her text, them give her scripted responses. I mean, so if you leave Lisa alone, you know nothing about me and Lisa? You don't know nothing about me and Lisa, man. What do you? You don't know anything about me and Lisa? Next one. Bongo, those guns are carried to sea by the army and dumped. Or sometimes they are melted to make fire hydrants, amongst other things. I'm an ex-soldier, so that's why I know of it coming from Howard. Yeah, next one. Lloyd B. saw the writing on the wall a year ago. That's Lloyd B. Smith. Since the young lawyer joined the party down there, constituents love her, so he might jump. But he did warn you that plenty of them are licky and wanga gut and him not going to be coping with it. And you have some other lawyer down there will take money from all. You have some other lawyer down there take money from all scammers, finance them things all through scammers. It's not all of the politicians going to do that. Some other lawyer. Next one. Jerry, I don't feel very confident in the current commissioner of police. Not feeling them at all. Rosa from Portmore. Well, yes. Next one. Why Tufton not just load the JLP? Them no want him. Him too bright for them. He's too much of a challenge to Andrew. Yeah. Yes, let's get back to the phone call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Quite some time I haven't heard from you.
Jojo.
I hear from you, but you don't hear from me.
Yeah.
I have four little things to talk about.
Mr. Fake on that?
Yeah, man.
All right. Talk up a little louder where I hear your playing.
Yes. I want to ask you to help me. I do a little research, a little checking on this deadly weapon we have that come down on us last year.
Yeah, Chick-V attack. Chick-V, yes, go ahead. Quick, Chick-V.
Yes. Now the chicken guma is less than a year since it come.
Yeah.
It relapsed up to 6, from 1 to 6 people. Right now the relapse and the chicken guma is about 40% right now. And it's really deadly, and we have to get it out of the system. You need the scientists and the professor and the doctor to work together in this area. There is a medicine in this country at 109 years ago. Right? You remember some time ago I usually talk about living legend product?
Yeah.
Yes. The man died 9 years ago. His son is carrying on this medicine, and it's the only thing can help with the chikungunya. And whosoever the power that be,
yes, I'll hear now.
This man.
You say you have 4 things to talk about. If you don't start touch upon the other one, then my time will run out.
No, okay. No, the other one, them is trivial, you know. A little more simple, but this one is deadly. And we want to deal with the deadly one first.
Yeah.
Because you ever have anything that come up as virus, well, even less than a year, it complete the whole country in 99.5% in 1 year?
No.
In less than a year? Well, if you want to find out what I'm saying now, you help me to do some more of the survey and see if you don't get a little more on what I'm not talking about. And where you at right now, anybody inside there, I don't hear my voice, and anybody in Jamaica who hear my voice at this time, if the chickweed not catch you, hold up your hand. Look around in your group.
But if they,
hold up them hand.
But if chickweed catch you, then can't hold up them hand, you know?
No, but well then, me say, if you not catch them, they must hold up them hand.
But if a chickweed catch you, you can't stand up straight much as you hold up them hand.
Well then, what the repercussion?
Yeah.
Right now is about 4 to 4 to 6. Four to 6 times at each time.
Yeah.
Therefore, we need to work together.
Yeah.
And
what I need you? Yes.
Can I call the number?
Yes. No, I don't call the number. But what I need you to do is next time you call, now you tell me about Bolt. How you go straighten out Bolt by next year. By next year. No, don't tell me now. Don't tell me now. Don't tell us now.
To come get some of the same.
Yes, me know. Maybe a chick B Bolt get a true. Now that you talk about it, it's really sound like chick B and I'm talk about spine joint and all them. A chick B, man. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Next one. Hello. Not there. Hello.
Yeah. When you say it's a Rasta man, is it a religious thing or is it a social thing?
What thing? What thing?
So you say you're a Rasta man, you're a Rastafarian, right?
Yeah.
Is it a religious thing or is it a social?
All right, let me help you now. Here.
Yeah.
A Garveyite, you see?
Yeah.
Somebody who is a Garveyite, you see?
Yeah.
What is a Garveyite? What makes some?
So it's a social.
No. Ask back. I'm going to ask you. What makes somebody a Garveyite? What is it about somebody?
Follower of Garvey.
Yes, somebody who
And in teaching.
Yes, him teaching.
Right. So Rasta is a following of Selassie.
Teaching, Tafari teaching.
Of the teaching of Tafari.
Yes. But some people worship him still.
You can't worship man. But I say,
no, but you can't stop people from worship who they want to worship.
No, me not talk about that.
Yeah. Yes.
I try to get certain things clear, right?
Yeah, man.
You understand me, I say? But,
yeah.
So it's a social thing. When we say social, you know what I mean, though?
No. Yeah, go on. What do you mean?
When a man says he's a Rasta man, it's not really a religious thing. It's a social thing.
But I'm telling you that some people worship Haile Selassie and you are telling me it can't be done?
And you as a Rasta man now,
yeah,
would support a man who worships Selassie?
Support him? Yeah. What do you mean? Carry food, go give him a daytime? What do you mean support?
Man, no, but I want to talk to you upon that.
No, when you say support, you mean agree? You mean back him?
Agree with what I'm saying.
But I don't disagree with different things where people want. Me and people, we coexist on the earth and we get along.
Everybody coexist. When I say to you, say you as a Kali say you're a son, now become a Rasta man.
Yeah.
And
no, him not become Rasta man. Him born as a Rasta baby. My son.
In Islam, them say everybody born a Muslim still. You hear me I say to you?
Yeah.
What may I say to you?
Yeah.
The teachings.
Yes.
What may I say to you? See?
Yes.
That's something more I feel just clear. Because I don't really want to contradict what you're... Because every man have the right to believe in what he want to believe in.
True, yeah.
So no, there's no man can't tell a man what to believe in. If he believe in a will be a film thing that, you know. Yeah, so because my brother tell me, say, if he did believe in adopted.
Yeah.
When him, the amount of man who dead in a war, the amount of
but you're going sideways now.
Crazy people, don't you?
Yeah, but you're going sideways now.
No, I'm not going sideways. What may I say to you?
Yeah.
The point me about His Majesty. I believe in the teachings of Selassie.
Yes.
I believe in the teachings of Malcolm X.
Yes.
I believe in the teaching of Marcus Garvey.
Yes.
You understand me? I said, but me not worship him.
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Me not worship Jesus who said my God was forsaken me.
Exactly. So
it's a social thing, but the greatest thing is the man who makes breathe, ear and breath in the people, don't
you? Which is that man who breathe ear in the people?
The man who you don't see.
What his name?
And I don't want to call him God because God is a dangerous
but
thing.
Yes, hold on. No, they're going sideways again. Hold on. Then who is this man who breathe life in the people?
Man that create the earth.
Is a man create the earth?
No.
Eh?
I don't know is who.
Then how you say is a man?
No man, mistake makes sense.
You make mistake? Oh, well, at least I know that you make mistake.
Yeah, everybody make mistake.
Yes, and so I make 10 out of 10.
You're easy.
But we're not supposed to easy. We're not supposed to easy, you know.
Eh?
We're not supposed to easy.
But it's a dangerous thing though, don't it?
What?
The whole life when people, every man search for somebody to believe in it, that though.
And
I think even the Muslim them, when a man them create a thing them call, what thing them again with them, man, when them kill themselves, when them call it again?
You mean suicide?
Yeah, suicide.
Yeah.
And them see them all get what? virgin and
7 virgin, some girl with some stiff breast and it's in the book, you know.
What you know in the Bible?
In the Quran.
Is that in the Quran?
It's in the Quran.
Which part of the Quran?
It's in the Quran, man.
No, man.
You read the Quran?
Yeah.
You read upside down, man. At the comic one, at the comic part. Hello?
Yeah, man, me there, man.
At the comic section, you read, man.
No, man. Allah is
I tell you, but I tell you, you don't know. You read the cartoon section.
Alright, so why them say Allah
no,
is no color farmer?
You can't ask me them whole thing and we only have 3 minutes. I'm going 5 already.
I'm sorry.
No, don't sorry, man. You get 10 out of 10 for sorry. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning, Master.
Welcome, sir.
Master, I want to use a media to beg the world something, you know.
Yeah.
What I would like to beg the world, since Minister of Religion and President have power to frame a law that can affect the whole world.
Yeah.
I believe the whole world should have a right to demands from them a new rule to govern that law that were not in existence before.
Yeah.
An international law like what the President Obama did.
Yeah.
What I would like to find out, when a homosexual bug a little boy, and after him bug that little boy and the little boy say him shame and afraid to come and take and report it, what should happen? Don't the child parents should have a right by law to demand some blood test mechanism and make sure that man comes to justice? Because when you go to him that way, you deprive him of the right course of nature. You don't think so, sir?
Deprive him of what?
The right course of nature where God made.
Deprive who?
You deprive the little boy.
Yeah.
You deprive the little boy.
Yes, we're here. I agree, yes.
Yeah. You understand? You know what? The Bible calls them mature, although you don't let sometimes. The Bible says they leave the natural use of a woman, so God gave them over to them reprobate mind. What is a reprobate?
Reprobate. Yes, reprobate means something where them should have turned from and them should have shame her, but them not turn from it.
But the little boy didn't know better, so we asking Obama, we asking President Portia Simpson, we asking the world to make a strict law for children, because we children don't know better. It's not like, oh, a man big and whole like me, and we should have know better.
And you know better?
What's that? You
know better by now?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're going to leave your folly, you're going to leave your folly ground then and don't do it again.
No, sir, that, praise God, it nearly happened to me right in at the church. I tell you already, and it never happened. That's why I pray to everybody, because when my child goes to church, I believe in the safest place in the world.
Yeah.
And when it comes to homosexual, up to there, it is not safe, Master Jerry.
Yeah.
But I thank God that God is the sweetest thing. I don't believe business with what the church name. I want to know if Jesus is sweet. And I find the man sweet, him sweet.
The man sweet?
I don't have to
then the woman not there?
What, sir?
The woman not there?
Not there where?
Well, which part you say the man, so the man sweet?
Jesus, sir.
Then the woman not there?
No, make sure you know it go the news that I say that because Jesus sweet through the Holy Ghost. He say I will send you another comforter, which is the Holy Ghost. And you know why I serve him, sir? Him not tell no lie. Jesus
all right.
Not tell
we kind of gone over the time, and we have a very interesting guest here. Call again after 11 years, sir?
Yes, sir.
And don't do it again. Yes, we welcome to the studios here, Brad Klein. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thanks for having me up here.
Yeah, man, and it was, we met you before during one of them reggae conferences, not true? Or through some of them?
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of those. The international reggae conferences up here at the University of the West Indies at Mona.
Yeah.
They're good deals.
And you were a young DJ in American radio?
I've been doing it for a long time. I first actually was a reggae disc jockey in 1983.
Yeah. And in which city?
Where was I? I was in Ithaca, New York at that time. I was at university then.
Oh, yeah? While at university?
Yeah, that's where a lot of times where kids, you know, discover different things in life, and mine was Jamaican music.
So although you are a DJ in reggae music, you're more focused on ska when it came to
No, well, it's kind of the evolution.
First
I got into reggae, and you know, my roommate was really into Bob Marley and Burning Spear, so I got, you know, enamored in it, and then I came down here in the spring of 1984, and I just completely was captivated by the island and the people and the music.
Now, I'm going to play a few pieces of music, because what you have done, you have decided to document as many of the surviving legends of ska that you could in and about the year 2000.
I put on a concert up in Toronto in the summer of 2002, a series of concerts called the Legends of Ska. So it was kind of this big reunion fest up in Toronto at the Palais Royal Ballroom. So I put together actually it was a 13-piece all-star Ska-Lite orchestra that backed over a dozen singers. And it was fantastic.
And between there and many other cities around the world, you managed to capture some of the legends who are still alive, male and female.
Yes, well, I brought them together. I mean, it was everybody from Prince Buster, Derek Morgan, Stranger Cole, but also got Patsy Todd out of her retirement. She hadn't been on stage in over 30 years.
Yeah, Derek and Patsy.
Yeah, Derek and Patsy, Stranger and Patsy. Owen Gray was there. Roy Wilson of Higgs and Wilson was there. Derek Harriott, Lord Creator, Lord Tanamo, Doreen Schaefer. Yeah, it was big. It was massive.
Yeah, and you're getting them down on film.
Right.
Digital.
HD. Yeah. It was one of the first things recorded in HD in 2002 for Jamaican music.
And so it has become quite a document. I saw you yesterday handing over, 100 tapes?
I donated to the Jamaican Music Museum a set of 100 master tapes from the actual concerts and rehearsals. It was a 4-camera shoot, as well as a whole slew of interviews with these people, so they could be preserved and put in the museum.
And those 100 tapes make up how many hours?
Each one's about 64 minutes.
Yeah, that's more than
it's 100 hours.
More than 100 hours.
It's 100 hours.
Yeah. And you hand it over to the Institute of Jamaica, the Jamaica Music Museum.
Correct.
And this was done in the midst, or practically the beginning of the Jamaica Film Festival week.
Right, that starts tonight, the Jamaica Film Festival, and my film, The Legends of Ska, is screening this coming Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Jam Pro Auditorium.
But I believe, I would have thought that it would have got more exposure. When I heard that you were here, I had hoped that I would have you on before, so that we could get people, we could attract people to come to these screenings. But the way how they are screening it, if we attract a big crowd, they won't be able to accommodate them.
Right. It's not the biggest room that I'm in, but I'm sure, I hope the place will be packed. It holds, I think, like 75 people, so get there early. And you know, it is what it is. I've been running around. The first cut of this film was finally completed about 2 years ago, and I've been going around different parts of the world screening it. I filmed it in shown it in Trinidad and in Cuba and in Spain and England, in different parts of America, and it's nice to finally be here with the film in the state that it's in.
Now, quite early in the development of the ska, and quite early in the development of the reggae, there are two major films that capture Jamaican popular music. One launched the James Bond image. The first James Bond film was filmed in '62.
January '62.
January '62. You see, God White was there last night. G White, the dread. Himself and myself, we were both cadets, and it was his belt. It was his military belt that Ursula Andress had on around her bikini. If you'll see that film again, you'll notice that she has a military belt around her bikini.
Wow, we call that inside baseball. Wow, that's great.
That's God White. He was 15 years old at the time.
Sure.
No, he was 14 because it was before February. I was 14 on the 16th of February, and he was 15 on the next day, and it was in January. It was before where that thing was filmed. They were filming it right where we were in our military cadet camp. Anyway, the fact is this. Every night they had the rushes. You know, they're filming for the day. They used to go to a tiny little theater in Ocherius with about 200 seats and do the rushes at night. You know, looking back on what the day's film and editing.
The dailies, yeah.
And every night our entertainment would be to walk the 5 or 6 miles from Roaring River to Ocherius and go to the movies. So we would arrive at the movies early. So every night we were able to watch the rushes of the day's filming.
Oh, that's excellent.
At 13 and 14 years old. And then now 10 years later, when reggae was in its 4th year, or about the 4th year, another major film was made, The Harder They Come, which sampled some of the music again. But from ever since, because like most pop music, the Jamaican music and the Jamaican crowd loved drama. So therefore the music always parallel the drama. So a lot of the music, a lot of the instrumental music especially, was named after movies that had recently come to Jamaica. And you would hear words and phrases, you know, from some of the music inflected into the... So I want to play a piece of music, 2 pieces of music. This was in the just at the end days of Ska. Ken Boothe sang The Train Is Coming, and spectacularly years later when they made a film. And I'm talking about this because this is Film Week, and because you have made a documentary. 30, 40, 50 years later, Ken Boothe is now eating good royalties because the Great Train Robbery, a movie about the Great Train Robbery in England, they used The Train Is Coming for the soundtrack.
Good for him.
You remember? You know of that?
Good for him, yeah.
Yeah. So let's hear a little piece of The Train Is Coming. These music that are playing, all of them have some little connection with film and documentary, because I want to stress how much this is Film Week, and he has documented some of our work when we have not done as much. Thank you very much.
Train is coming, baby. Said the train is coming now. Said the train is coming, baby. Said the train is coming now. So long I've been waiting for you. Oh Lord, now the time has come when it's between you and me. Oh Lord, because the train is... So the train is coming, baby. I said the train is coming now. I said the train is coming, baby. I said the train is coming now. So long I've been waiting for you. Oh yeah. Now the time has come when it's between me and you. Oh Lord, I said the train is coming, baby.
Daddy, look over there, Daddy. It's now reading 1 minute to 0. 1 minute to 0. Well, darling, we gotta take off now. It's 1 minute to 0.
Brad Klein recognized that piece of music, but you know what the connection is though.
Which with the airplane?
Yeah.
Wasn't it 1 minute to 0? Which is like the countdown toward the end of the world nuclear holocaust?
No, actually, it was a movie, and you know the Jamaican people love to follow the movies. It was a movie. I think it was a movie about the Korean War. Not sure, but it was an Air Force. It was a fighter plane movie, or involving planes, and it was called 1 minute to 0. I think it was after the Korean War. But but this guy here was one of the great DJs of that time, but not very well known outside of Jamaica. We could just listen back again and hear him weaving in the movie thing and with the music, you know. Because people, let's go again. Alright, we have to go for a break. Straight up.
Well, he said it's 8 ways to getting his sunset. But
yeah, so I'm not going to bother play that back again and listen to certain things, you know. But it is just about what we regarded that at that time. We as young youth, teenagers who probably we recognize even the long-term value of the music even more than many other people, because we know that this thing was here to stay. You know, how did you were originally somebody exposing the music through radio, but you realized that you needed to capture it with another medium, the visual medium.
Yeah, well, nowadays, so many things, it's all about videos, visuals. Most younger people, they don't read as much as we did, you know, books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to see this story, these guys were all, you know, still alive. Most of them were still alive and around at that time. And I was like, hey, when is someone going to make a movie on the music that we love? Original ska, original Jamaican ska. And I just realized the light bulb kind of went off, and I realized it was going to be me to do it. So I just forged ahead and did it and contacted, and this was before Facebook, right? So it was much harder to find people, but once I got a couple different names of a couple artists, I'd say, do you know where this person is or that person is? And, well, I know a cousin, da-da-da-da. So I compiled phone numbers, and that was really exciting.
Yeah. So now what do you do now? What do you do now? How you occupy yourself now?
What do I do? I'm a residential real estate agent. I'm a realtor, and been working on this film now for over a dozen years, and still taking it around and doing a tour here. So here for the Jamaican Film Festival and the screening on Wednesday night, and then screening it back up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I'm from, and then it's screening in Brixton later this month, down in Bogota later this month, and then I'm taking it on tour to the Northeast in New York City. I got a date at Sound and Vision 2015 at the Film Society of Lincoln Center in New York City on August 3rd. 2 different dates on the 4th and 5th up in Boston, and then taking it up to Ottawa and Toronto after that for the tour.
So you retain property rights over it, intellectual property rights.
Right.
So one day it will be able to pay back yourself or your heirs.
Well, that's the hope.
Yeah, it should. It should.
Yeah.
But I know it must
That's
have...
the hope.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, it was musical documentaries actually are fairly costly, especially if it's not like you're just dealing with one band and they say, here, make a film on us, which is really big creds for a lot of bands these days. Everybody wants a film made on them. But I wanted to tell the story of the original genre of this music. And again, without ska, there couldn't be reggae. So.
Have you been able to interview or capture in performance the Mystic Revelation?
I have not. I have not done
it. So you have completed. You have completed the
filming for this project.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if something comes up, if I still find someone, you know, that I want to, but I mean, I still have a lot of extra footage that wasn't, you know, it's a 100-minute film, but I've got about 200 hours of footage altogether. So I've really kind of, you know, hit this one really hard with as many people.
You spoke to Johnny Moore.
Oh yeah, he was in it.
Was he able to tell you about the connection with the counters, the burro drum?
Nibs talked about that a bit as well, and we talked about that a little bit in the film.
That's why
how we got the ska beat.
That's why I was wondering if you got even the survivors of the counters group, you know.
Well, the band itself was the Scotalight Orchestra was Lloyd Nib, Lloyd Brevitt, Lester Sterling, Johnny Moore, Lynn Tate, Herman Sang, Phil Chen, Dennis Sindri, Larry McDonald, JoJo Bennett, Rico Rodriguez, Bobby Gaynor, Cannonball Bryant. So we had a big band up there.
Cedric wasn't in there, though.
Cedric had a prior commitment, so he didn't come.
Yeah. So now, it's going to be screened tomorrow. Where?
Tomorrow at the Jam Pro Auditorium at 7 p.m. The Legends of Ska, 7 o'clock for the Jamaica Film Festival, which starts tonight.
Yeah. Now, did they play any original music? They might have played 1 or 2 original pieces that hadn't been recorded before in any of these.
Oh, at the concerts?
Yeah.
No, since there were so many different people involved, you know, with such a sprawling band, we had to rehearse. We only had a couple days to rehearse together. So They did some different standards, and then every artist that was in the film it was showcase style. They did 4 songs. So we just.
So these different places on your calling card, these are where you have screened it, or
correct,
or like so you haven't when you went to London, you didn't do any more interviews with Rico.
Well, Rico was there for the Q&A. It was last month at the British Film Institute. So he was there on stage with me, David Katz, and Derek Harriott.
Yeah.
And it was a very lively session afterwards doing Q&A with the crowd. We had like 400 people in the audience at BFI.
Yeah. Have you ever met Carlos Malcolm?
Sure, he was there. We brought him up to the event as well.
Yeah.
He was writing out some charts.
That's great.
Yeah, we had and King Stitt was there.
Yeah.
And it was wild.
Did Carlos tell you anything about the score and the score for Dr. No?
Oh yes, we've had that conversation.
You know that I think he got gypped.
That's what he's saying, that he had written the piece with was it Barry? I think David Barry or something like that. And then he went back to meet him again at the hotel, and then like he had already checked out of the hotel.
Yeah, he was on the way to the airport.
Out of there.
On the way to the airport.
Right.
With all of the music.
That's apparently what happened. That's what he says.
And he was never able to stamp his mark of origin.
Right.
On that. But
that's too bad. That's happened. I can't. Right? How many times has that happened to different people? But it's very sad.
One of the comforting things about development since the 80s is that a series of old age shows, starting with the Dennis Brown and Fred Heineken Star Time and some of the old age shows, Sunsplash to a certain extent from in the 70s, a lot of the old artists have started making a living in their middle age and old age.
Oh yes.
And some of them are constantly working. They have to take a break. They have to force a break in order to get rest.
Well, Stranger Cole is still performing around.
Yeah.
Roy and Yvonne are going around. I mean, I was just taking the film to Europe, and their Ska Fest. Ska is still really big in Europe.
Yeah.
Ska's biggest right now around the world, I think, is in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids there are really into it.
Yeah.
So
And decades ago, it was California.
Right.
You have many ska bands in Japan, sounding really
tight,
authentic.
Yeah, well, that's the interesting thing, is the ska that's evolved now. I mean, there have been these different waves of return to popularity, the two-tone era in Britain, the third wave in the U.S.
Yeah.
But now the style that all these ska bands play, it's that original Jamaican sound.
Yeah.
It's great, and they've got the groove.
Matter of fact, this piece of music was written by a guy with a Japanese name. I don't know if it was a Japanese American. Ringo. You know Ringo?
Mm-hmm.
Was written by a guy with a Japanese name. I don't know if it's a Japanese guy from Basil Smith, who we were at his home last night. I remember when he bought that record in about 1964-65. He probably still has it with the original label and the Japanese name of the guy. I don't know if it's a Japanese American, but it was really the score for a movie, Ringo.
Ringo, that's kind of a Western themed, right?
Let's play it. You have Ringo there? This is one of my one of the pieces of music by the Scatterlights I enjoy the most, especially because of Brevet role in it. Brad, you know of Dottie and Bonnie. Dottie and Bonnie. You ever met Dottie? Is still in Jamaica.
I have not met him.
No, she's a lady, Dottie. She's
I'm making Bunny and Scully.
She's about 82, 83 years old.
Oh.
She lives in St. Mary. But the next time I come to Jamaica, maybe I'll link you up with her, you know?
Great.
Because she has called this program a couple of times when she heard us playing some of the old music and remembering how beautiful she and Dottie and Bonnie were, you know? So, so you're not in radio again?
I go on occasionally. Friends of mine have some different shows on different stations up there.
Yeah.
But I don't have a regular show anymore.
Yeah. What about your link with Roger Stephens?
Yeah, I'm old friends with Roger.
Yeah.
And you know, he's been down here a number of times. He's worked it very hard. So yeah, I've known him since I used to work at Ross Records. My first job out of school was at Ross in Washington D.C.
Yeah. Who were the principal? There was a Ross Records in Jamaica. Ross. I don't know if it's the same people.
It was Dr. Dredd. You know, Gary.
Yeah, but this is how they write it. Do they put a dot between each letter? R-A-S?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
But one time Stephens was interested in was trying to interest the Jamaican government in acquiring his archives.
A couple times.
But I don't think they realized. I don't know if they didn't realize
his rather enormous Bob Marley collection of memorabilia.
Yeah. So it might end up somewhere else in a different country.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Roger was trying to be paid a significant amount of money for it, I remember.
Yeah.
And they had made offers, and he chose not to accept it. So.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you have made this donation here. It's not your entire life work, but it's certainly appreciable.
Well, thank you. But, well, you know, I looked at it as like this is a place where these guys all deserve to be. These men and women of these origins of Jamaican music.
And when it is screened, even a lot of people my age, my contemporaries who were around at the time, many of them will be seeing images of them for the first time, even though they're...
Right, because they know them only on records.
Yeah. Let's go for a break, straight up. Welcome back to Straight Up. We'll probably run the numbers because a couple of people might want to talk to Brad. I know some will. I hope they will call in time. Let's run the numbers. We have anybody on the line here? We'll run the numbers. We have Brad Klein here. It made a significant record of the ska era of the Jamaican music tradition. And he has handed over more than 100 hours of tape. Interviews and performances. Most important. Even more important than the performances are the interviews. Because you're getting things first and probably for the last opportunity of, you know, some of the people. So I'm sure you had Lloyd Brevet. You spoke with him.
Right, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because he's very articulate and expressive.
Right, so he was there at the shows, and then I actually went back and interviewed him a couple of years afterwards in Newark, at his home in Newark at that point.
Yeah. All right, let's run the numbers. Let's see if we get some response here. Straight up. For Straight Up, we have a choice of numbers. 702-3470. 702-3470. 702-2585. 702-2585. 977-7638. 977-7638. Toll-free line 1-888-991-5155. Toll-free 1-888-991-5155. Digicel number 618-1823. Digicel 618-1823. All straight lines. Text line 899-7657. Text line. Yeah, let's get to the telephone. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning.
Welcome. How are you doing?
My time?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Small. Is really, are you more on the record question to this directly? You know?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I want to understand something. David is a descendant of Abraham, right?
David, the king in Israel, yeah.
Yeah, and Joseph is a descendant of Jacob.
Yeah.
All right.
Both of them are descendants of both of them patriarchs.
And Jesus Christ is a descendant of David too.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So more understanding this.
Yeah.
Joseph and Jacob is a descendant of David. And them said, the Bible itself said, Christ is a descendant of David in of itself.
Yeah.
But yet still, them say Mary of a virgin. She's a virgin. Well, she was a virgin when she pregnant with Christ.
Yeah.
But the next logical lineage or era to David would have be Joseph, through Joseph. Right? But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because them say Jesus Christ is a descendant of David.
Yes, I accept what you say, but there's something troubling you. Tell me what's troubling you.
That I understand. But that's why me see Joseph as the father for Christ.
Yeah.
That,
no, but you were told that it's not him genealogical father.
What do you mean genealogical?
In other words, him never impregnate Mary.
Oh.
That's what you were told?
Yeah, that the Bible says.
Yes.
Based on other people's explanation, that they must show me too. But
yes.
I can't say logic in it.
Yes, but it's not logic.
Oh.
It's a Bible story.
So that means, I don't know if well, what your opinion?
My opinion?
Joseph,
yeah?
Joseph is a Christ father then, or descendant?
No, Joseph. Joseph, I am stepfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the Bible is saying in no know how pregnant and
Yes.
So nobody know how one father is then.
But yes, but we were told that we are told that the Creator is the whole of our Father. Not true?
The Creator?
Yeah.
Life. Yeah. Well, I mean, from a thing, the perspective, like, mother and father thing. I mean, you're not going to do something like that.
No, true, man. Look here. What you do, see? Yeah. Call me back after 11 because there are a couple of callers that might want to talk to Mr. Bradton. Thank you very much. Man. But don't worry yourself too much.
No, man. I just want to get an understanding about it.
Yes, but I'm not a gynecologist, but I can still share my...
But he plays one on the radio.
All right.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, morning, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, my brother?
Fine, thank you.
All right. I want to say good morning to your guests too also.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Good morning. Give thanks.
Welcome to Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know? And I wanted to share something with you, you know. Just by coincidence, I was sitting in the station yesterday.
Yeah.
And who I came upon was Bob Clark.
Oh.
And the gentleman was digging into some of those old sky, you know, my brother.
Yeah.
And believe me, I couldn't move the dial, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I was stuck. And to hear you interviewing this gentleman now,
yeah,
you know, as a visionary,
yeah,
I'm wondering if the minister, the goodly minister of youth and culture, got this gentleman kind of vision, or if she needs this gentleman to show her the kind of vision and direction the youth and culture.
Well, let him respond first, and I'll respond.
Well, thanks for your call. No, I don't know. I haven't had much contact with them as I tried to make this. I spent a lot of time on my own, but then I worked through the Jamaican Music Museum and some of the different contacts here up at Mona. But a lot of this I really kind of worked on and focused on my own efforts and with my own team to find, you know, the different players that were involved and to make this film possible. Because it's really easy to get bogged down in a lot of the minutiae and all the hustling you got to do with different things. So I just kind of, whenever somebody said no to me, that just meant, okay, now who's the next person I get to talk to?
Yeah.
Because it's not you, then I'm going on to somebody else, and that happened many, many times.
Yeah. Well, I was glad to be at the handover that Brad did yesterday, and two ministers were there, relevant. One of them out of tourism, and the other one out of his own personal interest and experience, Omar Davis. But I was wondering how the Ministry of Culture was not there, especially since the museum and the institute falls under them. I was told that they were so preoccupied with the heritage, the World Heritage Site in acclamation of Jamaica, that no one was there. But certainly, I think they need to catch up, you know. And is
it lack of vision, or because it entails included a lot of Rastafarian?
That is my own perception.
I wouldn't say that. I think that they're more taken up with the more seemingly spectacular heritage site. But the Jamaican music, there's no heritage site more spectacular than the Jamaican, especially the ska.
And what impressed me now.
No, we don't have not much time. We don't have that much time. We don't have no much time.
I'm not hearing you.
We don't have much time. 10 seconds, yeah, quickly.
All right. I said this gentleman is taking it around the world.
Yeah.
And that's great. You know, and that's a great piece of our heritage. I catch up with him, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, just as Jamaicans, Rastafari, and even not Jamaican, Africans in Jamaica have seen through the value of the life work of Haile Selassie even more. So it was that Brad Klein has seen this and done the work. So it was Rastafari stay 1,000 miles away in Jamaica and seemingly project the life work of Haile Selassie more. This things that it happens frequently in history. Next call. We can't go.
Can I just say this gentleman is documenting Jamaican history that cannot be forgotten as long as life lasts.
Yeah. If this kind of documentation is done, yes.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We had another call there, but it kind of evaporated. I know that after you leave, that's when this call is going to start flowing. But this is how it is. You allocate some time, and you economize on the time, and we don't cry over spilled milk. At least you deliver, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So you have visited Jamaica many times.
Many times.
And maybe you want to interest yourself in a piece of real estate here.
Well, that's always an option. That's always. I'm more preoccupied right now selling them, trying to sell them or helping buyers buy them.
How young were you when you got real interested in the music?
In Jamaican music, I was 18 years old. In music in general? When I was a kid. Yeah. When I was a kid, I remember.
I noticed quite a few of you guys who have this interest from early. You have a Jewish heritage, and I think it's a cultural thing, because not only Roger, but our other friend, what's his name again? Katz.
David Katz.
Don't have a Jewish heritage, and you have a kind of, and I think it's part of that history of being scattered all over, but keeping the things together.
It's all part of the diaspora.
Diaspora thing.
Yeah. We're all over the place.
Which is a Greek word for dispersion, isn't it?
I haven't checked. It might be some sort of Latin thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Greek to me.
There you go. Well, those Greeks.
Yes.
I'm in a world of trouble over there right now.
Yeah.
But that's one of the other things that's really nice about this project, is there is so much heavy stuff going on around the world.
Yeah.
And it's really wonderful to try to make something, to preserve something that we think is just such fantastic music here from the island of Jamaica.
Yes.
So again, the film is screening this coming Wednesday at the Jamaica Film Festival at Jam Pro Auditorium at 7 p.m. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, The Legends of Ska.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave with a little piece of wine grape on the beach, no? That was Brad Klein was handed over great things for Jamaica. Straight.
I saw fever on the beach on Sunday morning. Girls and couples singing down the giving out his warning on the beach. Come on now on the beach. I was dancing to the music, also touching the downbeats on the beach. While I was dancing to tunes, start to make my date. The girl said, listen to me, daddy, it's getting too late.
News Talk 93 FM, heard everywhere.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small, into the third hour. And as this, next one, text message. If someone is an unindicted co-conspirator witness, shouldn't it be made known? Couldn't that person also be a criminal? Well, I'm not a lawyer. And shouldn't it be made known to whom and when, if someone is an unindicted co-conspirator witness? Shouldn't it be made known? And wouldn't that person, a person, I don't think a person is classified as a criminal until they are convicted, You You're talking about somebody who has been tried already, and this is not clear. What you're saying here is not that clear. It's not that clear. Lean a little more. Thank you. Next one. Jerry, bring back Renito and get rid of Indicom. That is your suggestion. Next one. You're trying to tell me if them find huge deposits of gold and oil and diamond in the Blue Mountain, they are not going to mine it. This one came from yesterday. I don't think them going to resist that, you know. Next one again now. Hello, Jerry. Can you explain the need for so many parish councillors or any at all for such a tiny country? Don't you think the MPs could run the parishes and save money? But the MP is not even running the parishes when you're talking about run the parishes. The first thing, an MP not supposed to run the parish. An MP is supposed to be a servant and a representative, not running it like no boss. MP not supposed to run the way like no boss. None of them supposed to be running anything like no boss. They're supposed to be running anything them running like an administrator, working for the people, not boss over the people, but a sub-boss under the people with other employees maybe working under them. But all of these are subject to the people. And any proper government is subject to the citizens of the country. Not like no little dog, you know. You don't treat them like a dog. You don't want to treat no administrator or no government or no MP like no dog. But a respectful service them do for the people, not boss over the people. Next one, Bongo Jerry. What happened to the movie Rockers? Rockers was more about music than Harder They Come. Yeah, Rockers, yeah. And also, well, yeah, Rockers, yeah. I don't know if I would say it was more about music. I think you got more display of more a variety of musicians. But Harder They Come was a story about one individual, so you would have it focusing more upon him, right? Well, thank you very much. Let's get back to the phone. Morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Well, go on.
Well, interesting issues I had and abroad.
Yeah.
Jerry, you see how from time to time you want people not to praise individuals.
No, I don't say
for them good work.
I don't say don't praise.
Put them up there.
No, they
worship them.
Yeah, to me, I don't believe hero worshiping help anyone.
Well, I tell you something. Millions across the world and the United States who still hang on to a glimmer of hope that Bill Cosby was innocent.
Yeah.
Have their hopes dashed.
Oh, yeah?
As of yesterday.
Yeah, what happened yesterday?
As the Associated Press.
Yeah.
Press form a demand for the court to release some documents
that
have Mr. Bill Cosby admitted in court documents, confidential court documents as far back as 2005.
Oh, yeah?
That's in one particular case that he managed to settle with a young lady who sued him.
Yeah.
He admitted in the court documents that he did give that particular one some drugs.
Oh, yeah?
In order to have sex without her consent.
That's very bad and damaging, yes.
Well, I tell you, many are bitter this morning.
Yeah.
Sad, disappointed. You name it.
Yeah.
Man is just a money.
Yes.
But we are not in that.
Yeah,
I'm working on something else. Little more.
All right, thank you very much. Morning. Welcome.
Hi. They that worship him in spirit and truth. What that mean?
No, don't start there. Start 2 verses before and come down.
I'm not talk about what I know. It's when I talk to you.
Yeah.
I think where me just sit down and me see thing come to me.
Oh, it just come in your head. All right. Yeah. So you can't remember the verse and before that.
I don't know them.
Oh, you don't know them. All right, here we do.
Something I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worship him in spirit and truth. What does that mean?
All right, well, since that just fly in your head, I can't examine your head and tell you what it means. Because it just fly in your head. So what the best thing for you do is go get a Bible and sit down with somebody who know a Bible well, and they will quickly be able to tell you where they will quickly be able to tell you where that.
Me do not at all. Reason I'm not trying to reason with you now.
But that that Bible verse fly in your head, and you expect me to straighten out everything where just fly go in your head?
Not everything. I just that not tell you that. I mean, all right. You can't straighten it out. Work on it. Here you say one person can unite the people. That you say? Huh?
No, I say unity don't start with one person.
Yeah, but how much it start with?
2.
So which one now started?
Not one going started.
Yeah, man. One of the unity and spread it, man. Unity one started one and everything started one. That's what me see, you know. So tell me the way we are talking now.
No, you already told me that is not the way I say. You still asking me how it go.
Yeah, then show me in your way, you know.
No, you said no. You already say. You already say. You already said that my way is not right, so you couldn't be asking me back again.
Yeah, so my way right to you.
You have no way.
Oh, so you are that man say you have all the way.
No.
You alone know the way.
Yeah.
And you are trying to make a show with the way, and when you come to you, you can't show it not all.
All right, we're going to try to go to a more useful call. Thank you very much.
Useful.
Morning and welcome Morning and welcome to Straight.
Yes, sir, Jerry. Morning. How are you, sir?
What go on, man?
Why may I tell you? How Walik Obama head?
What happened to him?
Him just see a man in funny ends and think of Jerry, you see. Boy, Obama gone.
Obama.
Not in the same boat.
Oh, Obama. No, him not seen nobody on the ends, man. Him not seen nobody nowhere, man.
And tell Vervine, the gentleman that just spoke, you tell him that what the
what him name?
Vervine, come from Mantico, be one Rasta.
Oh, you know his name, sir?
I know him, man, I know him.
Wait, you know him in person?
Jerry, want me just tell you, sir, man.
Hold on, let me just answer me, man. I say you know him in person?
Jerry, yes, Hart Street, Mobile.
Yes, and where him there now?
Mobile in there.
Him in a Mobile now?
Yeah.
Him not in Kingston?
No, sir, he come down sometime, but in there Mobile now.
Yeah.
Name Vervine.
Yeah, and who when you ever hear him, which other radio program you ever hear him on?
In Jerry, he like him get paid, scan the ban, all this.
You're not answer me which other radio program you hear him on, you know? Which other radio program you hear him on?
Hear him on Cliff Hughes.
Yes.
Hear him on, what the one Saturday morning, one him regular on that.
Yes.
Your boy, your engineer, Saturday morning program.
Yes, and what name him give them?
Vervine.
You sure?
Yeah, man, Vervine in him.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry, have a good day.
All right, thank you very much for that, dear sir. Thank you. Next one, good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir. What go on?
The Bill Cosby thing.
Yeah.
Girl admit to taking the pill knowingly, you know.
Oh, that is a booster.
It's a sedative him access.
Oh.
And about 2 of them, and one of them, I think 2 of them.
Lift your voice.
2 of them admit to taking it.
The 2 of them was present one time?
No.
Oh.
2 different case, but them are some out of court settlement did come at them, you know.
Oh.
But from 2005, but
yeah.
Them put pressure for the documents to get released.
Oh.
Who agrees then now? Why the Spanish finance minister said, boy, with a general talk and nothing new.
Yeah.
We're tired of this, and most of the man them where they are the meeting already gone to the airport, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And them out for cut out Greece out of the thing.
Yeah. So you believe the guy who win the election recently, you believe him so have got call on another election?
Oh well, the finance minister resigned Sunday after.
Yeah, him resign. Say that IMF now go deal with Greece as long as him is there. So him know that, right?
Yeah.
So him resign.
Yeah.
So whether them did vote yes or no, him knows that him can't stay there.
Well, that is true.
But what about the Prime Minister now? Will this force him to seek a new mandate from the people?
Why, I don't know, you know, him look like him have to go cut and run.
Yes, so maybe might as well him do him call a new election then.
Yeah, because the people, them are going to say, boy, look like a foolish man, I did a fool up, you know.
Yeah, because him did hold out some hope to them.
Yeah.
That them could have ride out the thing.
Yeah.
But in the long run, him not show no alternative.
You see, Greece. Alright, you remember when our bailout did a go on?
Yeah.
When they made a bailout the back?
Yes.
I did suggest to a minister, say don't touch it, you know. Allow the bank, them make them crash.
Yeah.
Somebody will come and buy the scraps.
Yeah.
Anyway, them ignore that and pump 140 billion worth of taxpayers' money.
So them sharing of the debt then?
Yeah. The bank them eventually did crash. Workers, Eagle, International Citizen, and some more. And then RBTT did come and buy up the scraps.
Yes. Which it better them do them?
Better them it just low it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Make the bank, cause the argument was, why you don't have 100 or how much thousand pensioner to complete. But whether you did pump in the money or not, the bank them still did have a crash. And somebody still did have a come buy the scraps.
Yeah. How where the bank them no buy Trinidad buy?
Well, RBTT, them not did merge the whole of the crash bank, them and them turn RBTT, you know.
Yes.
They merge the scraps together. Only one now where them did say was too big for fail.
Yeah.
It's a leeching by that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the same thing with Greece, you know. Germany and France kind of want to give them a blight. But Spain and Ireland and them country, they were grit for them.
Grit for them teeth, yeah.
Take them medicine.
Why?
Them not in that.
They must say why nurse them and them never get no nursing?
Yeah, and the reason why Greece and France, why Germany and France, you see them into it deep, because enough of them taxpayers' money them take and prop up Greece, you know.
Yeah.
And if Greece go out, it's like that gone down the drain, and them are going to have to face for them voters now.
Yeah.
I a different argument that now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let the buyer beware, be warned. Let the buyer be warned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, brother.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you doing?
All is well. Mr. Small.
Yes, ma'am.
The Bible says that he that worships him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
Yeah.
Do you know of any area in America that people are worshiping God in spirit and in truth?
Any area, you mean?
If those 5 churches were focusing on the Almighty God, worshiping in spirit and in truth, they would not be burned down.
What would happen?
Is Obama worshiping God in spirit and in truth? Where in America are they worshiping God in spirit and in truth?
So yeah,
the man just got it in his a while ago and didn't call you and asked you. And I'm sure you understand what the man is saying.
Yes, I understand.
Listen. It on his heart while I'm sitting here waiting to talk to you.
Yeah.
So I can debate on that directly topic.
Yes.
God is God.
Yeah.
He said, if my people that are called by my name would humble themselves and pray and seek my face and call upon me, I would hear from heaven, I would forgive their sins and heal their land. God is not a God to mock. He's not a mockery.
God
hold over, he loan us the breath.
Yeah, so when I hear him calling there now and sending out those test questions like the scribes and Pharisees, the guy who called and asked about spirit and truth, him come here like a scribe and Pharisees and sending out those questions, waiting to catch your word. So, you're not going to beat me up.
No, there was no bait there. It's just what he said. If the Bible said so. He that worship must worship in spirit and in truth.
No, you don't
have to worshiping idols and worshiping God and mixing God with idols and mixing God with...
Listen.
What is going on? Look at what is going on there. What do you think? I mean, you think God's going to sit around and just watch it and not doing something? Sometimes this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Tell me something now.
Signs and wonders going to have to happen.
Tell me something now.
You have to know who God is.
Tell me something now. When we're talking on the phone and on the radio, we're reasoning or what?
We're reasoning.
Oh, but that means that we have to listen attentively to one another.
I am listening.
Yes, well, I tell you.
You're feel on the phone for so long, and I sleep the waiting, and at 3 times he's on. Now give me my time.
But don't be, yes, okay. But don't feel too irritable. That guy who called there is a bait.
No, sir, I don't think so.
You don't know them good, man. I reprobate too. Thank you very much, dear ma'am.
You finished with me?
I don't know the day. I want to see every day.
Mr. Small, people have to study. I hope Jamaica here will wake up, you know. I said they have to be wake up. The people are sleeping. The Christians are sleeping.
Yeah.
If Christians are focusing on God and doing God's work, no man can come and shoot them, you know. I wonder if you know they have to drop the gun or shoot themselves.
Yeah.
When you're focusing on God, the Holy Spirit working through you in spirit and in truth. As the man said, a serious God we're dealing with. So Jamaica better wake up and wake up from your slumber. The churches I'm talking about, both the churches and everyone.
Yeah, man.
Wake up from your slumber and listen and take heed.
Yes, ma'am.
And start doing the right thing.
Yeah, man. Wake up and not wake up. Thank you very much, yeah?
Right, bye.
Next one. Good morning. Welcome. Straight up, hello. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Go ahead, please. Out there. Next one. Give me some text message, please. Good morning. Welcome. Hello?
Yes. Only statement.
No, that's the wrong one. You reached for the wrong one. Wrong one. Next one again. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Most of those churches in South Carolina and the United States.
Yeah.
What catch a fire through lightning, you know?
Lightning?
Yeah.
An electrical thing, eh?
Yeah. Most of them was catch a fire through lightning. So
yeah.
It's not all of those churches in the light didn't catch a fire by human beings.
So it's not human being, that's signs and wonder. Why you laugh?
I don't know if it's signs and wonder, but it was an...
Then if lightning and a sign and wonder?
Yeah?
Lightning and a sign and wonder?
Yeah.
The way you laugh for?
What is the way you talk it, you know?
It sound like joke.
Yeah, it sound like really joke. What you saying about Bill Cosby now? Bill Cosby is 77 years of age.
And so what?
And about three dozen women, especially white women, come out and say, boy, Bill Cosby did give me some drugs.
Yeah.
And have sex with them.
Yeah, for money or what?
No, they didn't collect any money from Bill Cosby. They just get fun.
Them get fun?
Yeah, by having sex.
Or him get fun?
Both of them have fun.
Then what them are complain about?
The man tell me that some money they want from Bill Cosby, you know.
You know, that's if for money. You know, you may
because Bill Cosby, if he put out a comedy show, and soon as the comedy show will come out, you see this bag of women come out and bring in their complaint.
A new show, yeah, a new series.
Yeah, a new series. So that means that Bill Cosby and those women was good friends because them know something.
So because somebody knows something about you and them are good friends?
How do I know that Bill Cosby come out with a show? That then come in, no more something I look?
Yeah, maybe.
Because Bill Cosby have been wife, you know.
So what? So what?
Eh?
So what?
I think Bill Cosby don't want him no more. Because he married so long now have his wife. He may have finished with all of those things in his young days.
Finish in them young days?
Finish with those kind of things.
Yeah?
Then will I take along now and just take along with his wife.
Oh, that's a pump paper.
Just believe them woman that just want some money from Bill Cosby, man. That's why they might come out, sir.
Alright, thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Yeah, man. Cool.
Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Only when them drugs him face, you know. But otherwise him cool, you know. Yeah, him cool though. But when them drugs, sometimes them give him all pepper feet and with them him come here. Very cross and rancid. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Good morning, Mr. Small.
Yes, welcome.
I'm wondering if I have a reason to beat you up.
Are you who you talking about?
The same man where you call bait.
Yeah. Me call you bait?
Yeah.
When you hear me call you bait?
Every time I call you, you say me I bait you.
You are from Montego Bay?
No, that's not say them kind of man. After them kind of people you hear all them talk. You know me come from Montego Bay.
When say your name?
I'm telling you, you're the name right.
No, when say your name?
Your name right, man.
Your name right?
Yeah, Vervine.
Vervine.
When you read the text, me, you say Vervine.
No, I him say Vervine.
No, man, Vervine, the man, so man, you say Vervine every time you read the text.
No, I don't know. Well,
and the man say me name Vervine.
At the first...
Montego Bay, I mean, I come from no Montego Bay.
Where you come from, Galtigo Bay?
I tell you already, so me come from Portmore. That me tell you from the beginning, so me come from Yeso and more and you when them say Rasta rule the world and Rasta man, Peter Phillips, in a arm, where him is, and you, Jerry Small, when I see him lying, I will come now and be either the defender of the people, or some of them things there.
Oh.
I mean, I hear you with nothing like that. I hear you for none of them lying there.
So how did predict that?
Me?
You did predict that?
Yeah. Because I did predict the whole thing. Said Bruce Golden, I go mash up Tivalina and get out do this and them thing there, you know, because he want the thing to turn for him and them thing there, you know. I did predict all of them thing, you know.
So
you ask all my brethren in McGregor Park, you know.
Oh, you're bringing the McGregor Park?
Yeah, for years I predict them thing there.
I
know that Bruce Golden and go do it.
So what kind of work you do?
And he mash up himself and JLP, I will mash up after that.
Yeah, so what kind of...
Jamaica come as one.
So what kind of work you...
But the people where man like you know, if you unite the country as one now, it's like you are divided. And when you come to you and say, one, you have to say, no, it's not going to go good because we have to have a whole heap of competition. So, I don't understand that.
Hey, so what kind of work you do?
I tell you already. I tell you my whole story already, Mr. Small.
Oh, yeah?
Bushman.
Bushman?
I work at bush, yeah, I work at bush.
You don't work at town?
You can read the style.
You don't work at town? Eh?
I say, I'm a bushman.
No,
do you bush not at town?
I ask if you don't work at town?
Bush not at town, man. Bush there everywhere, so I work at bush. I work in a bush.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't work bamboo or in a store or in a office.
Oh.
Yeah, I work in a bush.
That a bus.
Out in the field.
That a bus with an H.
My son, I work. I'm work alone. Yeah, me and the father. So when I deal with righteousness and love and togetherness, and when me hear people I deal with apart, me no feel away.
So how you come for getting a PNP?
Let me tell you already, you know. Me say when me look into it, me say well then good and right and wrong, good and bad. You have all of them things, you know. So I see PNP have the good. And JLP have the bad to the liberty, because from my boy, it have come to me, you know, I see it, you know. That's the things that I see the people them do, and when me hear, and even you say it all while, that's why I say no Rasta man shouldn't say them a labor right. To labor right to Rasta.
Yes, a Rasta man should say them a PNP.
Yes, all right, we are dealing with.
All right.
Right, we are dealing with now, and so what you say about that? All right, and all right, we're supposed to deal with.
All right.
Yeah, no, that I say. So that's why I say the whole country now, we would have just come and say, well, right now, boy, I just one thing we are dealing with, you know. Change the name then. One Jamaica. We don't have no PNP and a labor right. Jamaica. That me say, no. But then now me see, me I look better from you. And for unite the country more. Because Rasta rule the world and me not understand, you know, you're supposed to join with Peter Phillips and Lisa and Portia Simpson and all of them, because we know friends before, you know, me hear you say.
And Peter Phillips supposed to stop shaving them thing there too?
Not stop, you know, we stop, you know, every man a Rasta. Every man and woman born on this earth a Rasta.
True?
If you shave, you're Rasta same way. If you not shave, you're Rasta same way. You're bald,
you're
Rasta same way.
All right, enough.
You have no head,
all right.
you're Rasta same way.
Yes, thank you very much. You have a go now.
Blessed Lord.
Let us go for a break. Straight up. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hey, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm right on the heels of a gentleman who has just done his campaign for the PNP.
Yes.
And I am really listening, and I haven't heard people coming out about the fact that the PNP is using Miss Shernette Horton as a bait in a trap to catch some unsuspecting voters.
Yes.
Because people are sort of divorcing themselves from this JLP and PNP situation in terms of voting.
Yes.
People are looking for people who are putting up themselves as independent candidates.
Yes.
You know, away from these two major parties.
Yeah.
And coming with something different. But I don't think Miss Shirley Horton is coming with anything different, you know.
She gonna run outside?
Yes, that is what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and as the political commentator, Mr. Shalman Scott, said, that that particular constituency, it sort of holds the balance between the two parties in that
in Hanover,
side of the country.
Yes, in Hanover, yes, and the whole of the West. Yeah.
Right. If she comes out as an independent, she has not really divorced herself from the PNP party.
So she come like George Lee.
Apparently.
Remember George Lee did pretend that George Lee is an independent candidate in Portmore.
Right. So people have to be really looking to see what is happening, because if she gets in as an MP,
yeah,
she just go back into the PNP. They would have the majority seats in that area, and at least she herself would have her hands on more things to take, because as a MP there is more taking.
More things for the taking.
Right, so people have to be very careful of what's happening.
But she's supposed to have a good war chest there, a good amount of money for campaign, because she spread it around amongst the family.
Yes, she would need that to go in as an independent person.
Yeah.
But then, the
General Secretary?
The General Secretary has said that she's not really banned from the party.
No.
So, you know, it's just a trap being set.
Yeah, man. Them a line up them, duck them.
Right, and then as a survey that was done recently said that people are really looking for more independent persons,
yeah,
who are away from the party,
yes,
and the whole, you know, tribal kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, and sort of coming with something from like a community-based thing.
Yeah.
Where the community, where we are actually looking for the community to be more inclusive.
Yeah.
In our governance.
Yeah.
You know, so people have to be very careful.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm get tricked.
Right. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mom. Next one again. Good morning. Morning and well.
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
What on?
Thank God for that enlightenment really Cosby issue.
Yeah.
It will be very interesting, Jerry, to note now that the statute of limitations has run out. I wonder if any lawyers can do any legal gymnastics to have Cosby foot the bill. No pun intended.
To have Cosby what?
Foot the bill.
Oh.
No pun intended.
Yeah. The bill, eh?
Indeed.
And cut the cost.
Ah, now you're talking. Jerry, I've been very concerned within recent years. I've noted interest that a number of Jamaican entertainers have been having some unfortunate adverse issues with Trinidad and Tobago. The latest one being Mr. Busy Signal.
Yeah, them same hope $30,000 US down them get piano come to no show.
Indeed, $37,088 to be exact.
Yeah.
I wonder why they never just round it up at 37 and carry at 38.
I don't know.
Yes. But what I found interesting, they said the court had an emergency hearing to deal with the issue on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes. I get it that he has made arrangement to pay the bill.
Him pay half, him pay 15,000 already.
Indeed.
That's how him get to leave. Him leave out of the country.
I'm not sure of that. They give him 30 days to settle the rest.
Yeah.
Yes, the last one who had adverse issues was Anthony B.
Oh yeah?
Indeed. And would you believe a popular high-flying Jamaican entertainer, Jerry, about a year or two ago, was down there singing a song about party shot, you know?
Yeah.
And a shooting erupted.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Very interesting to say the least. Jerry, the drought is reaping havoc across the parishes, especially St. Elizabeth.
I missed the Korean last night, you know.
I get that Newmarket had a lovely shower last night, but when I check the southern side of St. Elizabeth, Brother Jerry, it is devastating. A gentleman tell me that he plants melon.
Yeah.
And you know, when you plant melon, there are some melon that though it is good, it don't look too attractive, so normally don't take them out to the market or put them at the farm gate.
Yeah.
Well, you must say, boy, the farmers, them are glad to have some of those melon now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they don't even have enough food and vegetables to feed their own family.
Right, serious.
I hear Christopher talking about rainwater harvesting. It would be very interesting to hear you having a discussion with him, you know, to get some details as an enlighten us into this rainwater harvesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a long touted, you know, issue.
Oh,
but now we need to act. Long overdue.
Yeah,
you know, when Christopher talk, he usually make much sense.
Yeah, more sense, more nonsense.
Absolutely, and many in and above the political divide would across the political divide would agree to this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Morning,
Andrew.
Yes, okay. Yes, sir. Next.
Indeed.
I have some text messages there. I'm going to take some text messages. Mary got impregnated by the Holy Spirit. Joseph was chosen as Christ's earthly father, and God is Christ's heavenly father. KK from Shooters Hill. No, Joseph, I'm earthly stepfather. Earthly father, I mean the one where impregnate things on the earth. But a stepfather. Next one, Yale Bongo Jerry. Where can I find the Jam Pro Auditorium? Jam Pro Auditorium, I believe, is in New Kingston. I don't want to tell you the exact road. It's in New Kingston, I believe. New Kingston. Make some phone call. I'm going, if I find out by tomorrow, I'll tell you. But I think it is in New Kingston. I'm almost sure. New Kingston. Next one. Here. Yeah? Trafalgar Road, yeah? Still there? Yeah. Here, Jerry. When I hear some little narrow-minded people criticize it, really sad. Minds like yours must be preserved and others too. Talk history, yeah, Jerry. We all learn. Yeah, well, when we talk, somebody must be there to mark the papers, you know, so we don't mind criticism. Somebody must be there to mark the paper, and if they mark it wrong and it right, that is still can be corrected. Next one. What happened to John Wanga? Good. It has been a while. I haven't heard him call the program yet. I don't hear him call no program at all. I wouldn't be surprised if him off of the island. Next one. Morning, Jerry. Your program is refreshing. I listen to it every day. Coming from Richard Calbot, Mavis Street. Oh, Mavis St. Andrew. Richard Calbot, Mavis St. Andrew. Keep it up, love. I hope I get the place and the name right. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the phone there. Next one. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Right now, Mr. Life, you know, I have to defend the universe, faith of righteousness with light, seal into the spiritual dark shadow that is right in front of you.
Take time, no one. Take time.
You want me to repeat what I say?
No. Just go and talk to everybody, but just take time.
All right. Before coming to existence of our life, it is the spiritual darkness.
Yeah, you're right, don't
overshadowed everything.
You're right, don't.
Oneness with creation itself.
Right, you're right, don't those things.
No, Jerry. I tell you where I'm right in front of me right now to the connection when there with the Supreme Almighty.
Yeah.
Me now worship no creation, because you can worship creation but not to the depth of the spiritual connection.
Yeah.
Remember, say we're coming to a period of slavery. The chain has taken off our ancestors' feet, but mentally we're trapped and not know the truth about life. So if you don't know the truth about life, you're going to go back in an illusion, confusion, searching for solution, and yet destruction. So if you want to go on right now, it will take place. So to heal back my spiritual consciousness, you have to drive the fear out of my mind. It's a mindset. To drive the fear out of your mind, you have to first accept your spiritual connection. That is the light and the darkness that is always there. You can't go around it. It is the existence that rebirth life within creation same way. So even in your mother's womb, the dark was comfort you within that oneness, calmness, fullness, here, there, and everywhere. Jerry, bless up yourself. Here, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
Cool.
Next one. Yes, morning. Morning, sir. Welcome.
A lot of times the Prime Minister uses this word.
What word you use?
Bowels. From the bowels.
What you say about the bowels?
No, the Prime Minister use it and me criticize it sometimes still.
Yeah.
No, Sunday near this girl at the talk of Kabu, Lisana.
Yeah.
And she use this word, anal.
What you say?
She used it in a context to describe, to get her sentence across. But she used it away. So Mr. Wanda now say, I wonder if I threw this party in the sex business. Why them?
No, I was listening to the program, I never hear she use that word.
Yeah, she used it, Bongo Jeremy, that kill this now. If you could have, she used it, but, you know, I like it like how the other one, it kind of, in a little sublime way, but me hear it. Honestly,
what you... No, hold on, before you reach a party, what she was talking about when she used the word?
She was talking about, is that Germany?
Yeah.
About the Janko Island.
Janko Mountain.
Janko Mountain.
Yeah.
And then further down within the reasoning.
Yeah.
That word was used.
No, but they're talking saying what?
I can't remember.
Yeah, but you see, it's not good to be referring and linking somebody with a word and you can't remember what them say about the word. What do you use of that?
No, but I mean, it's just a female them a big up the word still, you know. I'm kind of didn't notice it still. I wonder if I show them people in the same sex thing, why, you know.
But how you know that then? That I don't know of them being in that.
Them parties like an incubator.
Or the party, yes, but individually.
Well, you don't know, so if you there at the party and you now go against it, you know, then we come out and try to, you know, say it in some little way, and then it become a catchword then and everybody start use it.
Yeah, because them kind of make a deal like Obama say, if you help me, me will help you.
Yeah, because as I want to say, no, credit ago, as I want to say, the last and final condemnation and then the judgment, you know. The wish they never ban.
Credit gone. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Small.
Welcome. Okay. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Could you just let us take a break, please? Yes. Welcome back to Straight Up. Yes, ma'am. You're there, ma'am.
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Small.
Yeah.
I want to say something because I want to put this out there so other people can hear and I don't know if they'll understand what I'm saying, but I am a domestic engineer by profession.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm a domestic helper.
Yes.
And Mr. Small, the thing that I want to say is that when you work in the people's house,
yeah,
and you're supposed to like get an opportunity to do something, why people in a whole don't want you to get an opportunity? Like, for an example, I'm working with a family for over 15 years.
Yeah.
And I need something to be done, meaning that I need to go and do a business.
Yeah.
And at work, the people would never allow you to do it.
You mean you need to go and carry out a personal errand or piece of business, right?
A business. Let me say it then. I am a domestic helper professional, and I saw a house going up for sale, and I would like to purchase it.
Yes.
But at work, the people are giving you the run around it like if they don't want you to have it. You know?
So how they prevent you?
Because they won't give you a job letter to go and get the thing that you want.
Oh.
It's a problem.
So how long you have been working with them? 15 years?
15 years.
And when you ask them for the job letter, what them say?
They would give you one, but it's not professionally done.
All right. So you know what it takes for a letter to be qualified as being professional done, right?
Sure.
So why you can't dictate out a letter? Show it to them and ask them if they will sign that.
I sit and talk to them about it, and
no, hold on.
Apparently they have a company, and I get paid through the company, and I don't know if that is a problem because he's saying to me.
Yeah, go on.
He's saying to me he don't want the company to be reliable. Like if he wrote me like.
You mean to be liable?
Yes.
In other words, don't want them to be assured for you that if you not pay, them have to pay.
Right. And I don't think that's fair, you know, because he was sit and talk to him and I tell him, this is not going to be nothing to your company. It's just for you to just write the letter, give me and thing, and so I can go ahead and
okay, tell me something now, ma'am. You identify a place that you want to buy, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have a lawyer acting for you?
Not really, because I went to a...
no, just tell me. Tell me if you have a lawyer, and if you don't have a lawyer, tell me you don't have a lawyer.
No, sir. No,
you
sir.
don't. Then who acting for you in this purchase?
Because where I go to get the mortgage, they have a lawyer that will deal with it. So everything would cover under one thing.
Yeah. And the employer have a wife?
No, sir.
It's just a one employer?
Yes, sir.
At a home?
Yes, sir.
And they don't want to sign that letter for you?
No, sir.
How long now you trying to get them to sign a letter?
About 2 months.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Anyway, as I say, the people are not, is it a National Housing Trust?
No, I don't go to National Housing Trust because I'm with them and they're not paying housing trust.
So it's who got
a building society.
A building society. Why you don't ask them to draft a model letter for you, a letter, how a letter supposed to stay, and then carry that to your employer and ask them to sign it?
Okay, well, I can do that.
Call me and tell me. Thank you very much, dear ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Jerry.
Welcome, welcome.
Just two quick thoughts. One on GDP and the other, just to say respect and regard to Mr. Kevin O'Brien Chang.
Oh, yeah.
I find this commentary quite balanced and objective.
Yeah.
You know, particularly with respect to his comments on the local government, the postponement of the local government election.
Yeah.
You know, saying both Labour Right and PMP put it off at your convenience.
Yeah. Yeah, man, go ahead.
The second, on GDP. Measuring national output had always been a problem with scholars, economists and all them things there.
Yeah.
And we having the same problem as far as Mr. Holness and his house is concerned.
Yeah.
If a man is building a house worth $350 million,
yeah.
Let me see if I can do this in 1 minute. Yeah. If he's building a house worth $350 million, and he's actually making the input himself, contributing a lot of the skills.
Yeah.
His skill don't count in the GDP, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you wash your car yourself, it don't count as GDP. If you carry it to a garage man, wash it and you pay him $500, it's $500 to GDP.
Yeah.
If you mow your lawn yourself, same thing. A shoemaker make a shoe for himself, it don't count. If him sell it, it count. So I see that's the problem with Mr. Holness and his house. Because I understand his wife is an architect.
Building contractor.
Building contractor. So she would be able to make substantial saving on a construction of a mansion.
Mm.
Yeah. So we have to be careful like when you said the man make a $350 million house, it might not actually be, it might be half of that.
Yeah.
He can save on a lot of the costs, you know, architectural costs and all them things there.
Yeah.
So let's look at it from that angle.
Yeah, me never even look on it.
You never look on it. All right, me too.
Yeah.
Not pay much attention to it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, the Drunker Mountain and the Blue Mountain.
Yeah.
Just discover up so you know there's something upon it very valuable.
Yeah.
That it come on the map and gone so far. Doing something, but me know say these are herbs of different spices that can cure all type of disease. Me know say it can be gold, diamonds up there. So you
said diamond.
Buy out and then take it out and to watch out. So you can spot no man go around it.
I can't junk or beat you know.
Well, anything that's important to uplift the race, anything that benefits the universe, where we don't know because nothing hidden from our consciousness towards the mind, you know. Not knowing the truth, you know. So if the truth will set you free, you have to be humble to be open-minded to the subconsciousness or righteousness. And I not say a man can't show me certain things, you know, but when you show me it, it must represent me here, there, and everywhere one time. So there's no escape from that identity towards humanity in equal rights and justice. So it me a defense.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Some more text messages. You have good and bad in both political parties. Yes, I suppose so. Next one again. After we are dead and gone, same-sex marriage will be legalized in Jamaica, whether we like it or not. Cannot stop change, Jerry. They will try to stop change. Me not stop you and your friend I mean, I stop two friends from married. I mean, I stop two left foot from walk. Suppose somebody want a pair of shoes. They don't want a right foot and a left foot. They want two left foot night. It's a style. Suppose them like that style. And you have people all ride side saddle. Some people ride horse or donkey and then put them two leg over two different sides. And some people ride side saddle like ladies wheel. A lady ride side saddle, but suppose a man want to ride side saddle. That's not my business. Next one. Anals. That is the word. But I think it's anals. Oh. Lisa Hanna probably use the word annals. Annals mean history, or story, or records. Records, or history. Annals. I must say that. I don't know if that you say. Next one. Bongo, let in back bet, please. May I beg you. Me like hear what she has to say. And most of all, me like her. Me love her vibes. Then this is not the only place you can take in her vibes and hear what she have to say. She want turn you so a kind of massage parlor. We don't the massage parlor here. So it's not feel no way for stop her from. We don't rent out no boot here. Some people rent out boot and they do toenail. Some do toenail and some do massage and some do anals and all kind of. We don't rent out no anals and or no. We don't rent out no boot here. So good morning. Next one. Alright, well, I want to thank you. I have a piece with the music there. With the next piece of music, please. What name is it? Yes. I want to, scatter lights. Right, try to make him see it properly, please. No doubt, must have no doubt about it. Yes, anyway, I want to thank my producer, Tanya Richards, our production assistant, Kelisha Williams, and broadcast technician, Yain Stewart and Roddy and Rowe. And so in the meantime, soon we hear that piece of music, and we're so glad to have Mr. Brad Klein here, present over 100 hours of film, documentary film, and the scatter lights and all of the old scat artists, them interviewing them, have them in performance, and hand it over to the Jamaica government, even though the Ministry of Culture never even sent anybody there. I don't know. There's a film festival taking place in Jamaica, and the people of Jamaica hardly know anything about it. And one of the most valuable set of archives have been handed over to Jamaica, and the Ministry of Culture wasn't even there to receive it. I don't understand. Or maybe in the suite by and by. Anyway, that's it for today. Until tomorrow, straight up. Today is the 7th of July. Straight up. Thank you.
Lucky 7.
It's Tuesday, July 7, with the 12 o'clock newscast here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm Kayla Wright. Coming up in this newscast, NWC Defense move to tighten water restrictions. Health Ministry reminds citizens to cover water storage containers to prevent mosquito breeding as water shortage continues. JPS working to restore service to several communities in Kingston and St. Catherine, and police to intensify campaign against lottery scamming.